Oh, look. Oh, okay, cool. Now we got audio. Huh. I don't know. When I said grabs hammer, I guess it just said, yeah, I better straighten up, start working. What's going on? KP Heathen was first in. Homestead Aquarius was next. Some guy named Storms Radios. I don't know who that is. Tibor, good evening. Um, hey, Robin Gardens, how you doing? Buckle up, Buttercup. So it's chilly here, but it was warm, reasonably warm today. But I could feel it getting a little chilly. Winter hasn't let go yet. Ah, sorry to hear that, Carol. My stomach's doing some weird stuff tonight. I don't know what its still is. I quite honestly, I don't think I can have. I had mac and cheese and smoked sausage, and I'm thinking that I can't have certain brands of mac and cheese. It seems like it doesn't agree with me. This was a store brand. I'm, you know what? I haven't sent out the link. Wow, I'm slipping. Got caught up in someone else's live stream and forgot all about sending out links to everyone. Let's see. Oh wow. Huh. That's a radio I should have never let go of. I just before I send the links out. Yeah, before I send the links out, let me just show you a radio that I should have just kept and had someone fix. I ordered this on eBay years ago, and I wish I'd. Yeah, I was stupid to send it back, but because it wasn't the eBayer's fault, it was Federal Express. Federal Express screwed it up. I should have kept it because I do know somebody who probably could have fixed it pretty reasonably. Cobra 2000. Okay, let me get back to sending the link out. No, no sense in crying over spilled milk. Uh, Come on, technology, work with me. Can't see the chat right at the moment. Just give me a minute so I could get these links sent out. Uh, why can I not find the goblin? Huh. Okay. Well, that's all sent out. What? So what kind of weather are you getting down there, Carol? It was beautiful here today. Wasn't too bad yesterday either. Come to think of it, so it turned out to be a pretty weekend. Sadly, the weekend is only 2 days and it's over, almost over. Oh well. Um, well, I hope you get feeling better soon, Carol. That sucks. See, close all these other windows out so I don't have any confusion. Um, let's do this. Edit video. Okay. Have you all noticed in YouTube Studio when you're doing a live and you go in to set up you customize your stream in the live chat, you now have live chat translation. Enables translation for live chat messages. They can do that, but they can't do like closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Make it make sense. Let's see here. Uh, huh. Try that again. I don't know. Won't let me do it now. You hear my cats talking? I don't know what they're talking about, but they're having a conversation between themselves, and I think it's an A/B conversation. That they're telling me to see my way out of it. Yeah, the mind control bots. Let me see. Close that out. Oh, you have a blow away greenhouse. Well, you only have so many directions it could go, east, south, and west. And I'm assuming if it goes either east, west, or south, it's going to end up in the ocean. If it goes north, there's no telling, since that's over land. Sleep. Is sleep that important? Seems like the closer it gets to summer, the less sleep I want. Hello, Robin.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Not too bad. Wow, you guys timed this perfectly, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh, he's over
Rainbow.
there eating.
So Carol's flimsy took flight. Hey, that's a bummer. I have had mine topple. When Al was out of town and I put it up myself and I forgot all the steps. And I got so excited. I got everything planted and put in. And then 2 days later, bonk. Like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what it is. It was all cold weather stuff. So I just scooped the soil up, put it back in, planted a few more seeds, and I had all kinds of stuff come up. It was a true polyculture that year because I didn't know what stuff was. I just put it in the ground after it came up.
Oh, I like surprises, especially when it comes to growing seeds. I have no idea what they are.
That was also back before I really had the problem with the cabbage whites taking out all the brassicas. So those days are long gone now.
Now you got your act together.
Now I have to net every cabbage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I it's quite an elaborate setup. We put uh patio blocks down on the bottom bars on the patio of the the temporary greenhouse, the zipper greenhouse. And
Yeah.
I zip tie the little shelves on, and on the outside, the cover comes down and around, and then it has, a little bit of extra that comes at the bottom. I put bricks on that all the way around as well.
Yeah.
And then if it's going to storm, uh, our patio furniture's metal, and it stacks. So I
Uh,
stack all those chairs up and put them in front of it. So it between the bar and the there's Al. um, then it can't fall over.
yeah.
Uh, uh, I'm assuming somebody's greenhouse blew away.
Correct. Carol's. I think
Well,
she's
you got you got to anchor them thing, 'cause if you don't, yeah.
Well, everybody's yard's fenced in over there. It's got to be caught on somebody's tree, their fence, or
Yeah, probably.
Or in the canal. There is a canal behind her house, so it could be in the canal too.
I think
Them,
they found it.
Oh
them,
yeah.
them iguanas will have something to stay in, won't they? It might be in Cuba. Remember, look, it could be in Cuba. Landed on the beach over. What is this? The Americans are sending us a present.
Let's hope they don't see that as hostile, a hostile attack from America or something. You know.
Mm.
No, it might say China on it, so they might take that the wrong way. Think China did it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying a greenhouse here because the wind.
No, it's impossible to have anything like that here.
I didn't think a valley could get so much wind, but ours sure does.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of winds, really high winds. But I mean, we've worked it out. It's on a level surface. It's on the patio, so it's on a level surface. So when I put those big patio blocks on, and those patio blocks probably weigh 30, 35 pounds.
Oh, that's Homestead says something made sense. That is right. Part of Cuba, Florida is Cuba anyway, ain't it? North of Cuba.
Tariff.
Well, it depends on how expensive it is, whether and how bad you really want it back. May just tell them to keep it.
Hey, Randall, how are your seedlings coming along?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I don't know. They may pop out there anytime. I'm going to set them out tomorrow outside. This week, I'm going to start setting them out every day. This week, let that natural sun get to it.
Okay.
Bring them in overnight. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, some of them just take so long. Like my lettuce, it was, so tiny for so long, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's going places. I guess it's just.
I may have should have soaked them before. They say it helps them germinate faster, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just learning on this. Any other seed, I have no problem. They'll pop right up out of the ground, in no time, it seems like. But these bigger plants like tomatoes and cucumbers, it just takes dadgum long. So,
have you ever tried where you put them between a paper towel wetted in a?
No, I thought about doing that, and for some reason or another, I forgot all about doing it. Yeah, I've heard that trick. Yeah.
So I did it with my peppers this year, and I had really good luck. And my Anaheims are, my favorite, and they germinated in the baggie, and I put them in the soil, and they didn't show, above the soil. So I did a second round of them. They came up in 3 days, which is pretty dang unusual for peppers.
Wow.
And today I stuck some more of the ones that, had little tails in the soil. So, I just want two.
Right.
I love those things that I love to dehydrate them and make into the powder for cooking.
Yeah, my ground is ready to plant things in, but it's still a little bit early yet. And this morning I heard, it was about 12 or 1 o'clock. I heard a racket, and I was sitting in the chair, went by half asleep. I kept hearing a tractor running. I said, well, maybe the next door neighbors doing their garden up. Come to think of it, come to find out, it was a friend of mine. He'd stopped by my house and done mine and done my neighbors and tilled it up for me.
Oh, how sweet.
Well, we kind of got a working arrangement anyway, so I didn't know he was going to do it today. But
I thought I heard what sounded like work being done with a tractor today.
yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
He probably hit 2 or 3 around through here as he went through. He usually does that.
Sound does carry pretty well in this valley.
I gotta, I just don't think his seeds is going to start taking off in time. I really don't.
Do you have extra seed?
Do what?
Do you have extra seed left?
No, I don't have no any of the seed. I'll just see what they'll do, and then closer to time they may start coming out of it. Coming up. In the next.
I feel like me, just getting anxious too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many days have they been in the soil now?
They've been in there at least a couple weeks or 3.
Yeah. And the house, how warm is the house?
Well, it fluctuates. It usually stays at a constant temperature. It never had got cold in here in this room at all. But they say the more you bother them, the longer it takes for them to. You just leave them alone, let them, and not bother them as much as far as shaking them or whatever. They say it helps a lot too, but I don't know. We'll see. They may by the middle of the month they should be. I should know one way or another. But I got my ground ready. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's time.
Oh yeah, it's plenty of time for tomatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, once they germinate, they get up and go.
Of course, I am going to buy some plants, some yellow tomatoes and some cherry. I'm going to get some cherry. None of them seeds are cherry or yellow. I'm going to get them out. Them cherry, I like them cherry pretty good. There's something good you can just walk out there and snack on them. Just pull 2 or 3. Mine last year was just falling off the vine. It just like they've just fallen off the vine. It was, almost like candy falling off the vine. There, just pick them up off the ground and throw one in the mouth. Gave a lot of them away. Next door neighbor, I gave them a whole bunch of them, and I couldn't eat them fast enough. I'm about halfway got my allergies is killing me today. Just sneezing and everything.
You're not going to have an overabundance of tomatoes this year, are you, Robin?
Oh, I am.
I'll have more tomatoes than I will anything else.
I get, I was trying to get down to about 15, and I did. And then I had friends send me stuff. And then now I've just ordered one online. So I think I'm up to 22 varieties.
Wow.
It's too much for Al and I to eat, of course, fresh. And I still have a lot of tomato product, that I put up from last year. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get the freezer down and I can just freeze some tomatoes this year, because I sure have enjoyed, especially like the cherry tomatoes frozen. pop some out and throw them in whatever you're cooking. They're great.
I don't think I've ever froze tomatoes. In fact, I'm pretty sure that they never stuck around long enough for me to be able to freeze them. I like
Well,
tomatoes too much.
yeah, when I'm, they're fine for cooking because they're going to just get mushy, but you still have that fresh tomato flavor.
Stir fry. Now, I've never tried tomatoes in stir fry, but I'm inclined to at least once.
Yeah.
Mostly, stuff that's I think yellow and orangish looking tomatoes, which I used to be able to grow those. And I can't get the seeds anymore. You can get them in the store in the produce section. They're not seeds, but they're tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Zima. And I don't know if it's the name of the tomato or just the name of the company. But I had some a few years back, and I saved the seeds out of the tomatoes, which they're cherry tomatoes, just slightly bigger than your average cherry tomato. And I said, I'm going to see what happens. I'd be darned if they didn't grow.
Yeah, I was surprised with my cherry tomatoes last year how wonderful they were doing. It was like just falling off the vine, just drop underneath of them. You just reach there and pick you up a handful, and oh God, I don't know how many buckets of them things I picked up. I said, we can't eat. There's no way we can eat these. There's no way we can, wind up throwing them at each other. Don't want to do that. And I said, neighbor, and I said, yeah, help yourself. Get what you want. And what you don't want, take anyway.
It's really easy to give away tomatoes. I had a bunch of leeks at the end of one season,
Yeah.
and I couldn't give them away for love or money.
Cucumbers, they do pretty decent. And I just got squash, zucchini does well. Potatoes, decent. I don't know what I'll do is, I know I'm gonna have tomatoes, and then I may do some squash and
Hey, Shawnee.
cucumbers and squash. Maybe one row of potatoes, one row,
Hey, Sean,
which will be plenty. If they do halfway decent, it'll be plenty.
The funny thing is, Shawnee, they did not taste like that your average greenhouse tomato. They didn't have that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like greenhouse tomatoes just have a strange flavor to them. But these tasted like they'd been grown outside.
see, they don't let them ripen on the vine. They pick them early and then
Yeah.
gas them to green them up.
That company, the little potato company. You
I've
buy a
seen it.
bag of, yeah, they're perfect size for a stew or a roast. I grew some of those too,
Ah,
just to prove that it could be done. I guess to myself more than anything, just wanted to prove I could do it, and it grew. But they actually grew faster than the russets that I put in the ground. But they were ready before I knew it. I said, wow, time went by really fast.
you should throw some in a pot this year.
Yeah. I can't find, you know what? I can't find my 2 grow bags. I I know I brought them down here from the other place. I've outsmarted myself and I put them somewhere.
You feel smart yourself. I do it quite often.
Yeah.
And I would write it down and draw a map to where I put things, but I would lose that. I would lose the map. I need a map of where my map is. So for my other stuff, I'd have to have 4, 5, 6 maps. Okay, you know.
Hey, Andrew.
Maybe a tattoo on my arm or something.
Oh, look at here. We got Minnesota in the
Oh,
house.
it's time to leave now.
Hello.
Hello.
Where do you think you're going, Randall?
Time to leave. Trouble's here.
Trouble. Trouble and Trouble's friend, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you and her like Batman and Robin. Yeah, that's right. Or the Joker and Penguin. However you want to look at it.
Well, what's new with you, Shawnee?
Okay, so if you must know, I am having tea.
No, I don't really care.
It's
I'm kidding.
it's a stress ease and focus tea.
Let's change the
For those
subject.
wanting to know, in the chat, Randall, and I have some seed packets here that I was going to talk about, and I have a greenhouse out front that didn't blow away because it's not flaily, and it has some germination happening. And Robin, I ordered seeds tonight,
Oh no.
so I got that list in front of me too.
So you didn't. You should have called me first.
Well,
Talk to me off the wall.
They're for indoor growing, so it's like a bulk pack of mung beans. Because I'm going to use up what I have.
Do
This
they
is
have
supposed to be
a?
for the year. This is hopefully going to be enough for the year. Because then I had to get enough to get free shipping. So then I got some buckwheat to grow
course.
indoors, And then I got some fava beans to grow indoors because I really liked them when I did the microgreens a couple weeks ago. They were delicious. And then I got alfalfa to try sprouting and eating. And some big bulk daikon radish and Rambo radish to do indoors for microgreens because my radish seeds I have are all getting planted outside. And then I got some kind of salad mix and then some more sunflower because I'm almost out of sunflower. And then a broccoli mix and then a lentil mix. So I'll be good on microgreens for 1 year, everybody. This is holding me true. This is enough.
Is there a? I mean, I don't want this to sound the wrong way or out there, but is there a special place that for addiction to buying seeds that a group of people could go to like a AA on its garden seeds?
My name is Shawnee, and
No, actually, because
alcoholic.
There was a good reason. It's not an addiction. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
No,
I have a problem.
Oh no, it's not an addiction.
I don't like
no.
meetings.
That's
We
what
have
alcoholics say.
we've got these directors and stuff who are the head of, they take care of the whole seed addiction, interdiction program, but they become farmers and they decide they like seeds too. So nobody wins.
I got somebody that agrees with me. Homestead said they need help.
I'll just get a Jang cedar and then play with that in my big garden.
I don't know what,
So I've got another thing of eggplant to grow this year. This is the 3rd variety now. And I'm new to eggplant. And then bachelor button, polka dot mix. I don't remember. Can you eat these?
I don't think so.
It says edible petals, but I don't want to.
Okay, maybe they can.
Yes, it is, Carol.
I love nasturtiums, so
I do too.
we can eat those. That's right.
Yes,
Look
we
at
can. All of
this.
it.
Who knows me?
Who knows me? That's one of my favorites.
You don't like those, but those are delicious.
I'm gonna try it. And then look,
Come on,
everybody,
you got
another
to.
tomato.
Because
Now
Hey.
I'll have to count how many tomatoes I have now because I have another one coming in the mail. It sounds like, right, Robin?
Yeah, it was
well,
crazy.
yes, 'cause it comes to me.
Yeah. And that's it. You can take me off with the big one thing.
If that illustration, can you show that one more time? The tomatoes. I'm
Oops, yeah.
sorry.
I can pull it up online and get the
No.
real.
No, what I was going to give Robin an idea. The Zimas look a whole lot like that right there,
Okay.
Okay.
but you mostly get in the bag mostly yellow, a light yellow.
Okay.
But I didn't know anything about it until a landlord brought some around a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And one bag was a mix of yellow and orange, and then the other one was all yellow. And the taste was just phenomenal. I was just like, I've never heard of these before, but man, they're good.
So the illustration doesn't look like what they really look like. I put it in the basement if you want to pull it up for the class. So that's what apparently they look like.
I didn't sign up for this class.
Sounds like a personal problem.
They
Yeah, it
They-
is. It is, Shawnee.
they blush like apricots. When
Look at the
apricots are-
pretty. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, because apricots do that that brindle kind of thing where it's, you know, it's
So the Zimas, are they available everywhere or?
I don't know.
Oh, it said Walmart. Let's see here.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh, well, that figures. It's probably where they got them from. They were in a 5-pound bag, I think, is what it was. Like a
Proprietary brand of sweet. Okay. Oh, often over 10 on the bricks scale. So those are sweet.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
They were like a candy.
Okay, so I can go to Walmart and see if I can't find these and taste them. Make sure I like
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Cub Food, Sprouts, Safeway, Walmart.
I've never been to a Safeway, but in my crazy mind, I imagine a place where they wrap you in bubble wrap when you walk through the door, and they got OSHA, and OSHA's directing you by hand. They take your hand and walk you through the store, and they're like, "Now that could be sharp. Don't step too close to it." Safeway.
It'll say Sunset brand, I think, on them.
I don't know if they were in a clear cellophane, rattly kind of plastic bag with holes in it.
Yeah, they're showing them packaged in, little plastic
With the peely lid.
with a peely lid. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I will oh, hey. So in the Chicago area we have one called Jewel Osco. That's probably not one that you guys see. So I've got two options of places to try. All those other places I don't have.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have any of what, I mean, I guess I have Walmart, but
Yeah, I have Walmart.
you know, you guys were talking about weather, or were you not talking about weather?
We've been all over the place. So
Was I in that conversation?
I'm going to put some water on, so I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Robin, it's going to be 70 tomorrow or 80 tomorrow.
77 here, yeah.
And then Thursday, I get an inch of snow. And I had planted those seeds to try it. And they haven't came up yet. The ones that are out at the property that I know of. The ones that are in the greenhouse, I can cover. So this is fun. This is a fun experiment.
Shawnee, you collect seed packets like most people collect Pokemon cards.
Well, I found 2 Pokemon cards laying on the sidewalk in front of our home like it was meant to be. And I said, don't bring those in our house. Now the kids know what they are. And I don't want to support buying Pokemon cards, but I would support buying seeds. And I plant my seeds.
Yeah, I can see where this is going. Oh,
My
I
seeds
see.
get consumed and they
There-
feed the
there's
body.
There's a dictatorship going on.
Guess
yeah.
what my oldest did? My oldest said, I will make my own Pokemon cards. And I said,
Well,
that's
there you
the
go.
boy I
Well,
raised.
Well, poor little feller. I'm watching.
I'm back.
Poor little feller.
Yeah.
I
He
saw
wants to be paid for jobs. And I said, whoa, buddy.
there was a guy in front of me I was actually at Walmart checking out,
Mhm.
and the lady's like, "Well, there's a limit of how many Pokemon packs you can buy at one time."
Hmm.
So then she's like, "Here's what we'll do. We'll just ring up the max and then ring up the max and just let him go." It was funny. And it was, I mean, he was older. Like he had to be in his 50s.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Well,
I had that problem one year. I was trying to buy Pokemon cards for my grandson for his birthday and couldn't find none nowhere. Couldn't find out some idiots was going up there buying the whole lot at one time. You know, oh, don't save it for nobody else. Just like toilet paper and light bread, they just get it all and let everybody else deal without. You know, but they put a stop to that. You got a limit now. Yeah, it's just stupid. But
I'm
anyway,
sorry
people,
that happened to you, Randall.
I'm gonna send Shawnee's kids a whole big box of Pokemon cards.
That's great if someone else pays for it. I don't want to pay for it.
Well, you said you didn't want to introduce them to Pokemon
Here's the
cards.
other problem. I have a child in the house that'll do this to cards. So
oh,
I don't really want cards here until
What,
everybody's older.
what if she does it to your seed packs? That'd be bad, wouldn't it?
It's she respects seeds, to be honest. Oh, I did plant more peppers. The ones that I hadn't seen yet, I put more seeds in their little homes.
yeah. Chitted more Anaheims, and they got their little tails on them. So I stuck them in the soil.
Okay.
Else, I just need two.
I know, right? I feel the same way on stuff. Like, come on. 'Cause
Well,
you can't buy them at the store.
it would have to be my favorite. It couldn't be one of the other ones that I'm sort of like, yeah, this is fun. Had to be my favorites.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, what's
Oh
that
well, what are we gonna do about it? I think it's an addiction. I know y'all trying to deflect from the reality of it being an addiction, Shawnee, but you're trying to change the subject. But I'm gonna keep it going.
You know, I'm a mother and I really like to bulk shop, Randall.
It's it's just an addiction. You know, it's like alcohol.
I'm not saying anything about your radio closet.
You know,
Oh,
I don't buy everyone I see either.
Did you go thrift shopping today? Or yesterday? What day do you go?
I ain't telling you.
Oh, come on, man.
No.
Do you go thrift shopping? We just went this week with our neighbor that we like to go to the charity shops. Had a ball.
I don't remember what you said you got. Oh, yeah, it was the glass.
I got a glass, yeah. A vase.
Shawnee's comment is typical of someone who is in denial. As you see all these groups, you're in denial, Shawnee.
Are you going to plant your wildflower seeds in the patch that you're not growing in this year? Did you buy some seeds for wildflowers? Randall?
Oh, I was waiting for her to say who you was talking to because I didn't want to interrupt. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you have any extra grow bags for Barry?
No.
Okay. When you go thrift shopping, can you look for some grow
No.
bags for Barry?
I'll find
Oh
them.
my God.
He said he lost two of them.
I'll find them. They're here somewhere.
Wow.
Hey, cat. Hush. Oh my God.
I never did find his harness. I just ordered a new one for tomorrow.
He'll just lose that too. He'll just lose that one too.
Could have won. What?
He'll just lose that one too.
I just don't understand what happened. We have
No.
a system, you know?
The cat done away with it.
Then
I'm gonna get rid of
he
it.
went on my walk with me today. That was new.
I'm gonna go let him out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, and then yours are you have one, Randall, that's a mom, and she hasn't picked a spot yet, is what I got out of it.
I guess. Yes.
Right? She still hasn't.
You are correct.
Okay. I didn't know if that had changed in 12 hours.
No, she's
Okay.
trying to find a place today, but she better, because she don't, she's going to explode.
Good night, Carol.
I
For
mean,
real.
her belly is way below. It looks like she's about ready to blow.
What's your
You know,
guess for how many?
probably between 4 to 6,
Okay.
maybe. I don't know. Cats are unusual people.
But okay.
Yeah. I don't know, Shawnee. You want a cat? Another cat? One day you want a
Yeah.
kitten? I'll send you one in a box.
I don't know about
A
that.
milkshake.
That
A
sounds
milkshake.
disgusting.
Shawnee, you don't need another mouth to feed.
No, it'd be
Don't-
when we move and it would feed itself. Yeah. I
Well,
told the
it-
kids the same thing that, well, maybe I just said something out loud publicly that I shouldn't. But whoever's here, it's a secret. Shush. I did say today, they're like, well, we didn't pay to get Turbo. I said, no, but we have gear and food and water. And they're like, oh, okay. Because they were asking about future. I said, yeah, down the road, when it's a different story, it would be fine. Because something will probably just show up. Anyways,
Hmm.
I definitely don't want to increase pet budget.
Oh, yeah. I'm on the verge of that already.
Yeah, it's like, can you grow a garden for cats? No. To feed them. Nope.
You could grow a farm to feed your cats, sure.
You can supplement a dog pretty well. Pumpkin.
Yes.
And,
Pumpkin, beans, green beans, they really like.
carrots they like.
Yep. Rice and ground beef is the other thing, but we're talking about growing things.
They do not like cucumbers. Cats will not go near. They will not go near a cucumber.
You want to scare the crap out of a cat? Show them a cucumber.
Yeah, you throw one down, they won't go nowhere near it. I don't know what it is, but I might have to research that, Shawnee, and find out. But
That does make me wonder, since damn, I just had it.
Cold.
Copperheads smell like cucumber.
Yeah, they do.
Cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, they do. It smells like a real bad. It smells like you took a cucumber and sliced it open, and it smell only stronger, much stronger.
But you throw in some musk in there.
Yeah,
It's
much more stout.
Unmistakable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and by that time it's done. You're too late. It's done bitchy by that time.
Or had babies.
Now, during what they call around here dog days, that's when the snakes they go blind. They can't see, and that's when they're dangerous. Up till that point, they're not so dangerous because they'll see you and run. They won't come around you, but they'll strike during dog days. They'll strike at any sound. It's close to them. Copperheads do hurt. I tell you what, I was bit by one time, but then it wasn't fun. It was not fun. And the baby ones are the worst.
Yeah, I understand the little ones have the strongest venom.
Yeah, I got bit. What they assumed.
It's not so much the strength of it; it's just they don't understand at that age that they have to. An adult snake will give a certain amount of venom, but a baby gives it all at once. It doesn't understand how to save it for, hey, what if I have to strike this again? So,
It felt just when I got bit, it felt just like a wasp sting. when it first happened. And boy, I tell you what, good God. I never was so sick. That was the sickest I've ever been in my life. I feel like your whole body inside was on fire.
Did you have to get some anti-venom or?
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital. It broke several speed records getting there. That's when I was younger. My dad took run me there. He passed 2-3 cops on the way, and everything blow right by them like they wasn't even moving. It was. I tell you what. I mean, I don't know whether it would have killed me or not. I don't know. But I tell you what, at that point you was wishing something would happen. But it was a terrible feeling. I mean, I can't explain. It's about the closest I can explain is like you being on fire on the inside. It's about as close as I can describe it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And the sweat rolls off of you. Oh my Lord. I can remember that much anyway.
That's
Yeah,
why
I'm a little cautious when I'm walking around anymore. Now, if I'd had shoes on, I wouldn't. I didn't have shoes on at the time I got bit. Got bit right on the ankle.
Yeah, down in Tennessee where my parents retired, and then they're gone now, but my two brothers have retired down there, and I won't walk off the pavement. There's copperhead everywhere.
that's why you want black snakes, because they fend them off.
Yeah, black snakes will. If you see black snakes in your yard, you don't have to worry about any poisonous snakes being there. I just everyone I see, I don't even bother them. I just I just let them go because they'll kill every one they see.
My landlord's deathly scared. He's
Oh God,
he's
yeah.
afraid of snakes so bad. Like
Any snake, it don't matter.
Yeah. He pulled up right at the edge of the woods. I hate that I even have to talk about it, but he's got a bad habit of dumping, garbage and stuff. And he took up a truckload of stuff up there. I walked up behind him to see what he was doing. He got out of the truck. He took 2 steps over to about where the wheel well is on the bed of that truck. Black snake come out of that pile of garbage. He had
Oh my God.
I didn't know he could move that fast, as old as he was. He got up in that truck cab, and I said, "It's just a black snake." I said, "Okay."
He don't like.
Well, I had to be the man. I had to be the man of the two. Go up and take and get that thing corralled with a broken hoe, and because it didn't know how to get out of the truck. The bed of the truck. I mean, the tailgate was down, but it didn't know. It didn't know which way to go. So I corralled it towards the bed of the the tailgate. Man, that thing found the ground and slithered, off into the trees. And he's over there. I looked up and he's looking through that back window of that truck. You can just see the beads of sweat coming off of his head, the fear in his eyes. And I was laughing. I couldn't help it. I was laughing my butt off the whole time.
Yeah,
I said, if it didn't slither away, I was going to pick it up.
I know how he is with snakes. I could have told you all that.
Yeah, I would have picked it up and carried it over that truck, up to the front of the truck.
If you want to run him off, that's how you do it right there. Grab your snake and take out after him. He'll break his neck. He'll forget about the truck even being there and leave it. Yeah. We pitched back in it was about 8 or 10 years ago. The mayor down there in Houstonville, I thought we found out that he was scared of snakes, and we got one of them got one of them rubber snakes, and it would look just like a real snake. He come through there it was about dusky dark. The mayor comes through there with his window down on his truck. One of them pitched it in there. Golly, you talking about? He was upset. He about wrecked that truck. And on Main Street, he about wrecked it. He about piled it up. Oh God, he was hot. If I find out whoever wanted done that, they're gonna catch it. Well, I know who done it. The town cops won't threw it in there. I mean, he could have probably tried it again and never hit that window. It went right into that side window, just like you aimed it. Golly. There's some people scared of snakes. I mean, if I would was walking through the woods or whatever, and accidentally ran up on one, yeah, it's going to startle me for a little bit, but it's all natural.
We have a lot of them up on the Wisconsin property, but they're just gardener snakes. They're
Garden snakes.
They're not going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, I like them because they eat the mice and stuff. But when I'm down in Tennessee or whatever, I'm not messing.
Yeah,
Copperhead.
You really got to be on your toes from South Central on down to about Tennessee. So South Central Kentucky all the way down to Tennessee. You got to be on your toes.
You got three snakes you got to deal with: copperheads, rattlesnakes, and water moccasins. Water moccasins they'll make you deathly sick if you get bit by one. And they lay in the creeks and stuff. And waterways and around the edge of the riverbanks and stuff like that. That's where they like going at. Rattlesnakes. I've seen some big ones. Big ones. Big around your arm. And about stretched out, the biggest one I've seen is almost 6 foot long. After you
Those
stretch it out.
Timber rattlers.
Oh yeah, big sucker, boy.
They're mean. They're very mean. Very territorial.
Barry knows where it's at. A little place called McKinney. Back in there used to be on fire. Every summer, somebody would be back there and would set around the railroad trestle, would set that whole ridge line on fire every summer. And we'd go up there on the fire department. Of course, we had to go fight it. We walk there and you just look there and see snakes running in front of you. Big rattlesnakes. Great big ones. It's very scary. Because you didn't know what they was going to do.
So, Shandi, I put 3 seeds of tomatoes in. I know. I wasn't going to do it this early.
That's early. Yeah.
I did the 3 for the green stock, the 3 varieties that are going in the green stock.
I wrote down out of that chat conversation some varieties. Wonder where that list is. I'm not buying them this year, but next year I think it'd be worth trying. They were dwarf ones or micro dwarf. I don't remember. Somebody had put them in the chat. Are you covering your green stock with some kind of keep the cold out method? Okay.
No. If I end up putting them in and it looks like it, I'm just thinking, what the heck? I'm going to do these a little early, and if they're ready to go, I will put them out in the green stock. And if I do need to cover them, I thought it'll be easier, to cover the green stock than.
I think so too.
It's kind of like hedging your bets, right? Because if it all works out, the planets all line up and spring does come early, then I'm going to be ahead. If I don't, I've lost some seed.
Well, and those ones won't grow fast. Like it won't get out of hand. If I remember right, they're either dwarfs or micro dwarfs. So it's not like you're dealing with all this extra growth all of a sudden.
Yeah. Did I tell you I'm getting a cucumber that is cucumber beetle resistant?
Yeah, what was the name again?
Quirk.
Quirk.
Yeah. I
And
know.
so
Form.
tell me if it's like a burpless English size or a pickler or how long do you
It's a container size.
Oh, I got a sprout.
And oh, good.
I got a sprout in my tomatoes. Yeah, I see.
Congratulations, Randall.
I know 2 sprouts.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
2 sprouts in that
It's
one tray.
working.
And this one here.
Have you ever grown a white cucumber? I don't remember what you said.
Yeah,
The
but
other day.
there are 2 sprouts coming up.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So something's working in it.
Awesome. It's a 52 day. It's a hybrid, of course. Good for pickling or snacking. Vivid green with a white speckled skin. 3-foot vine max with a prolific yield. It's both gynoecious and parthenocarpic.
I was going to ask that next. Okay.
Powdery mildew, cucumber beetle, and mosaic virus resistant. So
It won't get COVID.
Wow, look at the color on it. Is this, you said quirk?
yeah,
Okay.
hey, it's expensive seed. $12.95.
It looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's just like this.
Yep, they're baby ones.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going at the top of the green stalk. You know,
Cool.
Well, 12 something for how many seeds?
$12.95 for 5 seeds. So,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
but it's cucumber beetle resistant.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I totally worth it for that price, really.
If they're prolific, it would be. Well, you're gonna try.
It's too bad it's a hybrid. I mean, not that you can't save from it, but it just means it could go weird.
I mean, you could
Wonder what?
you could try to save the seeds and maybe try to.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
never had
wondering.
anything that was hybrid.
I'm wondering. Oh, Calypso is the other one, right?
I have done Calypso in the past. It's a really good cucumber.
That wasn't the one that you. That's not your tried and true, though.
Socrates.
Socrates. That was the name. Okay.
Socrates is my one that is doing the best against the cucumber beetles. Now they get beat up looking, they get powdery mildew, they get everything, but they keep putting out the cucumbers. So, yeehaw.
Well, you'll have to record keep how many you get off of one vine.
For the
This
Quirk.
cucumber quirk.
Yeah.
And then like cost effectively, like how much did each of those cucumbers cost? And then to get something early. Now, are you direct sowing those or are you starting those indoors?
indoors,
You are.
the 3, the
Mhm.
tomatoes.
The cucumber
Oh, the cucumbers I could do either way.
for the green stalk cucumber. This one, quirk.
Yeah, it's on its way. They said it was mailed, so
I wondered if you were a starter, a header for those, or a direct sower.
I've done it both ways. The thing with cucumbers is you can't let them sit in the pot for very long.
Mm-mm.
If you
Or have a really big pot, you know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah, you got to just get up and go.
Are you worried about root rot?
Well, yeah, cucumbers can root rot. You are right, Barry, but they just grow really fast once they get their feet down,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and you got to get them in their home spot fast.
Yeah, there's that risk of you're disturbing the roots now. There's the risk of outgrowing the container and stressing out,
hmm
and then the rot.
So Randall, you've got at least 2 of them that have germinated of your tomatoes.
Yeah, so far.
Cool.
Okay. But how about your other plants?
I'm not seeing any yet.
Something overturned my beans.
There's 2 in this one, but that's it.
Dug them out?
Now they turned the pot over.
Oh, there's a container.
Oh.
Okay.
I suspect it's either a cat or the neighbor's dog.
You're gonna mark that which one's which.
What's your plan?
Uh,
Have
10
they
foot
germinated yet?
property. No. Like they didn't get a chance. They didn't get a chance to. I don't know how long it's been knocked over like that. And I noticed it when Randall came pick me up yesterday to go to the store. And I walked past the tower garden and I saw that pot on its side and all the soil out of it. And it's cussing under my breath. And
Oh,
So did you find the beans?
hey.
So something ate the beans.
could have been.
Boy, they're coming out of there. Jesus.
Oh,
What do you got?
My squash.
The squash.
Squash is popping out. Can you see it? Well,
Wow, yeah.
can you see it?
Oh, yep.
nice.
It's coming out of there.
Woohoo.
Another one right here. It's coming out. Just starting to. There.
Mm-hmm.
It don't take a lot. And I ain't had them. Well, I got another one that's just starting to come through.
These are your summer squash?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good.
Homestead says very cool, Randall.
No, that's surprising. I'm glad I looked when I did.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
beginning to wonder whether I was going to have any luck with them.
Too dark to check the garden.
Robert, yep. So crates. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's a fun movie.
Movie.
And that was it. I don't see nothing in
Did you
that.
ever see that one, Shawnee, or is that
I don't watch movies and I don't know what you're talking about.
we're dating ourselves? It's been a minute since that.
My husband probably has because he watches all kinds of weird old stuff. I don't like it.
I wonder what year that came out.
What was the movie?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Party time. Yeah.
Bill and Ted's Excellent
And
Adventure.
the one who plays Austin Powers was on there.
1989.
Oh, yeah. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay, I wasn't even born yet.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
No.
Excellent party time.
I have to take my kids to a movie in April. That'll be the movie I watch
Well,
for.
you need to get on. You got a computer. Just get on there and just search.
I
on
don't watch
YouTube,
movies.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, and let the kids watch it.
It would be cute. It would be cute. I wonder if it would hold it would hold the test of time.
There's no cussing on it, so it's family friendly.
It definitely does. I'll bootleg it and just send you a link to it.
Do it.
Like
Barry.
it's probably at my library kind of a movie.
Probably.
I would hope so. I mean, they get in this like time traveling phone
phone booth.
and they're trying to get answers to, is it test questions for school or something?
I can't remember. I had to watch the movie again. It's been like ever.
So anyways, they visit Socrates, which is Socrates, and
Okay.
some other
Bill and
it's a good movie. I gotta watch
Oh,
that
yeah,
now.
it's funny too. It's actually funny.
It
It's
is.
pretty comedy. It's funny. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Party time. Excellent. See, Shawnee is missed out because she wasn't born yet.
Nope.
And we're introducing you to Bill and Ted, not Mr.
You get to
Ed.
see Keanu Reeves before he.
Yeah, before he got famous. That was actually what made him that in some. That's what made him famous. Keanu Reeves.
So, okay, is it like April 15th you normally do tomatoes, Robin, or?
I usually do them on 3:30, but I decided last year that I should do them at least a week later because they were a bit too big to go out.
That was a smooth transition to.
I broke my rule and do them on the 29th and not even the 30th.
Yeah, I have only like this much space until it hits lights because the shelf is set up that way. So it's like April 15th is when I start my tomatoes because otherwise they're going to grow taller than the light I have space.
They spend, they hopefully if we have an earlier spring, they can transition to the greenhouses faster.
Yeah, you have that opportunity for you.
Yeah. The tomatoes seem to handle it better than the peppers.
Correct.
And then later on, the peppers seem to handle the cool down into the fall.
At the end of the year, yeah. That makes sense to me too.
It's weird, but that's how it seems to work out.
Yeah, they say here, what is that holiday in May? What are the holidays in May besides Mother's Day?
Memorial?
Yeah, that one. They always say plant after Memorial Day for here, but a lot of the times your soil temps you should really wait till June. But depending on the year, I mean, if we get these huge jumps where we just hit 80 every day for some reason, you know what I mean? Then I can plant in May my tomatoes.
Usually, people around here they wait till Mother's Day.
That's what you're.
Yeah, just about everybody waits Mother's Day, somewhere in that window right there.
I could be planting potatoes in a week based on regular schedule stuff, but I don't know because we're getting snow.
My potatoes haven't even arrived yet. They haven't shipped them.
Yeah, and you said you didn't remember what you ordered.
They don't. I know I ordered Kennebec.
Block.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what was the glass for?
I thought I was going to try to block.
Oh, okay.
We
have a bunch of potatoes that sprouted from the farm, so I'm going to lay them out because they're in the bag right now. I have some here and I've got some there, and I've got plenty of potatoes to plant in all kinds of places.
Cool. I'm newer to potatoes, but they're so fun.
The kids love them.
It's like an absolute treasure hunt, isn't it?
And so the one year I went deep and buried them, and I thought that was dumb. I'm not doing that again. And last year I did the whole, I kind of dug a little and then put them on and then covered it in compost. And that was so easy.
Yeah, they'll find they're perfect if you don't bury them too deep. If you bury them somewhat shallow, they find their way to where they want to be. Once they settle in, boom, they take off. They start sprouting. More.
No, I've never done the straw bale method, but kind of the same concept. I could use leaves and grass on top of the compost.
Excuse you, Paint.
We need to. Somebody send Sean a Homestead. Would you send Shawnee a link to that movie, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I think she needs to be experienced.
So when I used to work with people in person, because I work remotely now.
Right.
The one lady, I loved her so much. She was really cool. She goes, "You got to watch Spaceballs." So I went to my library.
Oh, yeah, that was a stupid movie.
And they had it. They had the DVD, and so I brought it
Oh,
home.
that was.
And then
that
I was
was
like,
stupid.
"Oh, do I really have to finish this so I can tell her I watched it?" I don't know. I don't do movie
Yeah, that
stuff.
was Steve. You didn't miss much on that movie.
She was like, it was so funny. And
Well,
she was like reciting lines to me, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, I
It was
remember that one.
it was a ripoff of Star Wars. It
Yeah.
was a parody.
Yeah.
There was a whole group of guys I worked with who like knew every line from the Godfather series.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a little weird, but yeah.
They were always quoting lines from
They-
Godfather.
God, y'all need to get a date or something because all y'all do is sit around and watch movies all day. If y'all remember the lines, but you can't do your job right. You forgot how to do your job, but you remember them lines. Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I miss the mechanical sound of a DVD player and a VHS.
Oh yeah, ain't that was awesome.
Just
Very
clunk,
awesome.
clunk, and
Yeah.
satisfying. Now you press the button on your computer, the only thing you hear is your mouse going click.
Man, I got so many VHS Disney movies out there in the building that phew, if I only had a VHS player.
We've still got like 3
You don't-
VHS players, and my husband's like, well, I gotta get it on DVD. I'm like, you don't have to get it on DVD until we can't use a VHS player anymore.
Yeah.
I even have a VHS player, Randall. I can't believe you don't.
I used to back in 20 years ago or longer.
I used the stereo VHS.
I got a bunch of Disneys.
Okay.
I mean, older Disney VHS.
Mhm.
They'd be worth something if somebody was wanted to buy them, but to me, they're just a bunch of stack of VHS tapes.
I just watch Disney Plus to see my Disney movies.
I don't care nothing about Disney. Don't get me started on Disney.
I won't. I hear ya.
When I had my little FM station going, I used a stereo VHS and I recorded music on the longest setting. I think it was ELP or something like that. And I would record music onto it off of the satellite dish because, the satellite had music channels. And I would pick, the genre I wanted and then just record. I recorded 6 tapes and it would run for like 6 hours each. And I read it through this thing to clean up the sound and all that before it went to the transmitter. And it was pretty much, I would leave gaps in there and then I would just, I would have like the time wrote down on a piece of paper. And so where that gap was, I would put the station ID into it. And sometimes the VHS would get out of sync with the clock. So it was like, the station identification would be a little slow or a little bit late, but it was fun. You should get into the car and see how far the radio station was reaching without having to worry about the song running out. It was a really cheap automation.
Yeah.
But I also did it so I wouldn't tie up the computer because back then getting MP3s was hard to do. And, the early 2000s, MP3 was still pretty new. And back then they wanted to charge you for using the software to encode.
Napster.
Yeah. So what I did was I was like, hell, I'm paying $60, $70 for this Dish network. I might as well take full advantage of it. So instead of buying another receiver for the satellite, I would wait till everybody went to bed, hook my VCR up to the cable, the satellite, find that station that plays nothing but music, record it, all the tapes, done with it. I'd get done about 2:00 in the morning. And I had that whole next day's worth of music ready. There's like 6 VHS tapes sitting on top of the VCR. But it worked. It was really, I still had it before the ex decided she didn't want to pay rent for the storage building. And then, yeah, that was hot, but because that was it was like it was a Sharp VCR, made by Sharp. It
Mhm.
wasn't no slouch. It had like noise reduction, all that other good stuff on it. Yeah, that station was questionably legal. Randall knows where I used to live over in Waynesburg. It was off of 1781. I was living with the in-laws. So there was nobody for like miles. Like
Yeah.
your neighbors didn't care, you know. And, yeah, I'd go to my friend's house and I said, "Hey, your stereo's hooked up to a TV antenna, isn't it?" He said, "Yeah, why?" I said, "Put it on this channel, 97.7. Why? Just do it." He said, "Wow, they play good music." I said, "Thank you." He goes, "Oh, hell no. Is that you?" I said, "Yeah." But yeah, I never got caught.
I'm gonna tell.
He's gonna
Or
get a knock
tried
on
to.
his door tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell.
There was another guy who was running. He was running a gospel station downtown in Stanford, Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
He
He
got
asked.
busted. He blamed me for it.
Well, he asked for it. He's right there in town. What did he expect was gonna happen?
Well, it's like this. Now, mine only covered like 2 miles, and you had to really have an outdoor antenna or a car radio to hear it. I wasn't pushing a whole lot of power. That was the key. This guy was running like 20 something watts or more, and I was over in Richmond, Kentucky, which is what? Randall,
Oh,
is
it's
it from Stanford? That's
at least 50 miles. At least 50 miles.
50 miles, and I was sitting there outside of a what was that? It was some kind of doctor's office, and I'm sitting out in the car grabbing a cigarette, and I'm flipping through the stations, and I'm like, I wonder if Jim's got his station running. That's how I won't be able to hear it out of here. It's too far away. I was so wrong. And I called him up and I said, "You might want to tone it back a bit because you're going to be stepping on a station that's fixing to go on the air over here. They're in the building process, so you might want to scale it back." I didn't have to. Somebody turned him in, but he blamed me for it. And I said, "I never turned you in. Why would I do that when I was running one myself?" I was wrong. 1 watt is not legal. Well, 1 watt and higher is not legal.
Mm.
And they could have busted me just as easily.
That's what I said. He asked for you right there in town. I mean,
So what happened? I'd say what happened is he ticked off some people.
Mm-hmm.
So he went by Gospel Man on the CB, and he sold CVs, but he was like a shade tree technician.
Yeah. He just messed them up, working what they were.
And sometimes you get a good radio from him. Sometimes you get crap. And I was the only one that ever saw his station, according to him. I was the only one that saw his little pirate radio station, and because he wanted me to go in there and set up his processing, I was like, I messed with it a little bit. I said, "You got the wrong equipment. You're trying to use something musicians use. You don't, he didn't quite understand, but so anyway, he got busted, and I don't know why it didn't make it into the FCC enforcement things, but
He got fined way up there.
yeah, oh yeah.
I remember when it happened. He got fined way up there.
But somebody at the local radio station I used to work for, they went over there and they told him, he said, "No, Barry didn't have nothing to do with that. You got busted on your own. You didn't do anything, Barry didn't do anything, didn't call the FCC because he was running one too.
You know how crooks are. They think everybody else is trying to be dishonest with them, see, and that's what they think.
And wasn't no competition for him. Wadesburg's like 15 miles from Stanford, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
10 miles, but still, I mean, I was no threat to him. I don't know why he paid me, but.
Well, I remember you talking about it one time. I remember you talking about it, saying he was fixing to get busted. It's a matter of time. Yeah. And sure enough,
he had an amplifier do 150 watts sitting there. He just hadn't finished building it. And I said, you're playing with fire, dude. And you can't do it every day. You can't sit there and he had his church involved.
Yeah.
Dude, I know he was passing the collection plate for that. Because he was their pastor. I don't know if he was a pastor or if he was the one of the dean, but
deacons. He's one of the deacons. Yeah, he wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Said, no, you're doing it all wrong, man. You don't want to broadcast every day. You don't want to associate
anything to it.
You have to be low profile. Do this once in a while, and mine didn't run 24/7. It ran when I felt like it.
Mm-hmm.
Most time I wanted to talk on my CB and I couldn't do both because my CB would tear it up. It went all over that VCR. I'd say a person could get by with it these days. It'd be so easy to do, but there's only 2 channels left on the band right now. Yeah. They've not been gobbled up already.
And they overlap each other. Some of them stations overlap.
Mm-hmm.
I know that one a gospel station out of Somerset. When you get to Pearl on that one channel, 90.5. Now, when you get to Pearl, Louisville comes in there and drowns it out.
Yeah, I had that problem over in London, Kentucky. I first started, I was on 95.7, and the Louisville station was it QMF or something like that.
This near come out of the University of Louisville campus. It's a classical station.
Yeah,
they play classical music, Mozart, Beethoven, and all that.
Even if it was just the weather bringing that station in from 100 miles away, I would still move. I always moved my station to a channel because I did not want the heat coming down on me.
Mm-mm.
Welcome to the stage, Hope State Aquarius.
What's happening, y'all?
PCI in the sky.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Randall. Hey, Shawnee. Hey, Barry.
Homestead.
Hey, I heard that the Seed Addicts, has pretty much taken this thing over. And I can't be up here long. And Barry told me I had to have something seed related if I was to come up on the panel.
I did not.
Yep. Work with it, Barry. Story here.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that. Okay.
Where'd you go? Come on back.
Where did you go? You eliminated me.
I didn't touch anything unless the cat. Yeah, that's what's happening. The cat is laying on the damn keyboard.
The cat,
Hey, look.
cat did it.
Just to show. See, here's the keyboard. There's her spine. Here's her pretty face. Looks mad right now. Why? I don't know. She always looks that way though.
I ain't never been calicoed. I guess it's the first time I've been everything. I got calicoed.
So what you cooking up, Robert? You haven't put out any shorts lately.
Oh, well, I've got an experimental breakfast thing I was working on. I made brownies last night. But I know I haven't made any. I've been putting. I'm going to take my channel back to more gardening, homesteading, and critters. You know,
Uh-huh.
I did put up a short today with a little anole that I caught out there doing his thing. But I was cleaning up today and I found something.
A packet of seeds. A packet of seeds.
I
A packet
did.
of seeds.
Just one seed. Well, actually, there's a few of them. You know, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like nature just doing her thing. You know. Let's see. Get the backwards action of this thing going. Oh, if I turn it that way, then it's no backwards. Well,
So it's on its own.
yeah.
Is it a peach?
Yeah, a little peach tree coming up.
Cool.
I've got a deep freeze out here that's been dead a long time, and over the years it's become an outdoor catch-all. And I have a peach tree that is growing up right here on my patio at an inconvenient place, and it's done got big. I've cut it back this year because it is too big. I want to move it if possible, but it's dropped peaches for a few years, and this is one of many that's on top of that freezer, and it sprouted. I thought, man, that is so pretty. I got to get that little dude in some real soil and let it make a peach tree where I want it to. You know,
Neat.
it's the child of the one that's in the way. The parent may not survive. I cut it back way back, and now it's just a stump, a high stump with a branched trunk. It's got like 4 or 5 trunks coming out of it, and it might make it when I finally do dig it up, but it's too close to the septic tank and right in the middle of my patio almost. So it's got to go. And then everything else is waking up. I've got mulberry trees and hazelnuts growing in the same area, and they both put off catkins, and they both kind of look alike in a lot of ways. Don't make a video of those. I probably will tomorrow. Wayne's waking up, man. Time to go. I got way too much. I went and bought seeds and.
Oh, you're one of them people too, huh?
Well, I reckon I didn't buy much though.
You're one of them people that's got an addiction problem.
Man, I know I bought too many seed potatoes. Good Lord. I bought 3 pounds of seed potatoes, and that means I got to have. I ain't got that much dirt worked up. I ain't intending to neither. If I divide them things up, I'd have to have a half an acre of ground to put them in.
Oh yeah, you'd have to at least an acre, at least.
3 pounds. I don't know what I was thinking.
And it depends on how wide you put the rows apart too.
Yeah. That 3 pounds of seed potatoes go a long way.
Ooh, yeah, they will.
Well, it was worse a couple of years ago because I got in there late and they were trying to get rid of all of them, and they sold me a 50-pound bag of sweet potatoes for $7 a bag.
Oh, that's cheap. That's cheap. Golly.
Like, what the heck am I going to do with 50 pounds of sweet potatoes in June? You know? I mean, it was almost time to start a second garden, you know, that kind of thing. But anyhow, I still got dishes to wash. I can't be up here long. I got a cold anyhow.
Yeah.
So what? Well, before you go, you can't say you got seeds and then not tell us about them or show us.
Oh, I just got common stuff. I just got rattlesnake green beans, green velvet okra, whatever that is, and some peaches and cream, sweet corn.
Ooh.
What else? Something else that's pretty common. Nothing unusual. Then I got me some cayenne and some Tabasco plants and some Romas, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You should have just asked me for cayenne. That's something I could have supplied you with.
I can still ask you, Robin, can you supply me with cayenne?
Yep. Okay. Email me. Email me your address.
Okay. Oh, man. Yeah.
Then we can go down there and stalk him. I mean,
okay, never mind. We talking about seeds or we talking about finished product? What we talking about?
No, I'm gonna.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I could send you some finished product too, I think.
Oh no, I need an acre of cayenne growing here to supply my needs. So
an acre, my lord.
That's for starters. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Have you ever watched one of those cooking videos? He's like, oh, put a little cayenne. And then he flips it a few times. Oh, let's put a little more cayenne.
Oh my lord.
Oh, we're getting ready to serve it. Let's put a little more cayenne.
That's exactly how I do it, except I probably add a little bit more that don't make it, you know.
On the video.
Man, I love that stuff.
Every time I put cayenne on my food, I think of Homestead Aquarius.
There you go.
Like, he probably wants this right here, but this is mine.
Like the Juan Valdez of cayenne pepper, I guess.
Everybody's got their thing.
Yeah, I love cayenne. But, you know, every year I say I'm going to grow some this year. You know, I never do. I'll buy plants and you know, don't really do enough with them and everything. That's always got so much going on.
No, that's me too.
Randall,
trying to juggle everything, and you know.
I got a little story for you, Randall.
What you got? Tell me.
Brother, this is right up your alley. Okay.
It may be.
Right up what?
I mean, it ain't about cross-dressing or nothing, so don't get excited.
Oh, well, Barry was getting excited, not me.
Anyhow, I'm standing in here. I got a chore going on, right? And I got to go outside for it. And it's midnight or a little after midnight.
Uh-huh.
It's just outside my door on the patio, and I'm doing my thing. And I hear my name being called.
Uh-oh.
I'm all intense on my job here, and I hear somebody calling my name.
Huh.
I stop. I look around. Ain't nobody there. It doesn't sound like it's real close, but not real far either. Like somebody just trying to get my attention,
Uh-huh.
you know, from just a little ways away. And I'm looking around. I'm like, nah, I'm hearing stuff. I'm hearing it. And then I heard it again. Went back to my work and I heard it again. I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, too many people around here would know my name will be out here after midnight trying to pull a prank with me.
Yeah.
And in fact, that number is 0. And I'm like, something strange going on here. And I go ahead and get my work done. And then I hear it again. It's like, okay, I'm done. Going in the house. I ain't even, I've heard these stories.
Oh, I have.
The mountains, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You hear your name being called.
Mm-hmm.
Don't answer it.
Don't answer them.
Don't go looking for them. Don't try to make friends. Don't see who it is. Just go about your business.
Yeah.
So that happened to me last night.
That's weird. Yeah. It's
That first time
You sure it wasn't your phone?
No, it wasn't my phone.
Well, something like that happened to me one night. I was in here and doing something in here in this room, and I kept hearing my name called, and it kept getting louder, and then it get real low. I didn't pay attention to it, and I said, well, maybe it's a haint or something. Well, come to find out, it was my old lady hollering at me in the other end of the house.
Yeah.
Had me scared. I was still scared.
Yeah.
I was scared. I mean,
That's a different kind of haint right there.
Well, yeah, I kind of thought so too. And, I was still scared and still am right now talking about it. So, if I hear it again, I'm not going to answer it like I never do anyway. So
there you go.
You might be a haint. That's why I didn't answer you, because I thought you was a haint, and I'm not going to answer no haint.
There you go.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Get abducted by a Bigfoot or something? That's why.
I've had stuff happen. I've seen things. But that deal last night, though, that was like
that's weird. No, seriously, that's weird. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Skinwalker.
I have heard the stories, and it's like last night happened to me. I swear it did.
Especially down here around your neck of the woods. Of course, it's here too. But I mean, I've heard stuff about down there around your neck of the woods too. There, Homestead.
Well, it's Appalachian Mountains. So we ain't playing with that. We get in the house and just act like we don't hear nothing. I'm out there looking like a chicken.
Yeah.
Looking every direction trying to see it, but I ain't gonna answer it. No.
I sure in heck ain't gonna run out there in the dark.
No.
Even with a flashlight, I'm not running around out there. That's asking for it.
Even with a flashlight and a 45 and a healthy urge to, eliminate anybody that's poking around, I ain't going after that. No. We're going back in the house, see?
Man,
just try to forget about it.
Yeah. I don't hear you, whoever you are. I'm going back in the house now. Bye.
That's right.
But Robert, come back.
There's only one person knows my name. Well, my next door neighbor, but we don't ever talk. Across the road neighbor, me and him talk. And but he wouldn't have been doing that. He'd been hey, I would have heard more. I would have heard, hey, I need help over here or something like that, or he'd have called me, or something. So yeah, something weird. So I just braved all that danger out there and hearing my name again. Go outside to get that peach seed. So appreciate the.
It could have been Carol. Carol could have been back in them woods. She might have been. She might have been.
Could be.
You never know. She's probably looking for a greenhouse that blew away.
Oh Lord. Hey, somebody asked me earlier. Well, how could she like anchor down a greenhouse? And it's easy, on that subject, that greenhouse. See, a lot of people buy those little greenhouses and they're really, really cool. They are really cool. I have seen some great setups in them. But also the stories of people losing their greenhouses or getting blowed off and everything and losing their plants are very common. So you have to anchor them down. And if you've got soil, that you can work with or whatever, you got to drive one of those anchoring spikes in the ground, little swirly things, you got to like dog tie outs or something. You got to anchor it down to the ground. If you don't have that, you can get concrete block, anything that's heavy, and tie it to the concrete blocks to anchor it down. But if you don't, it becomes a bird. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of that.
Yeah, and you can't use the ones that come with it because there's like tent stakes. They're like gonna do nothing.
Oh yeah, tent pegs ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, there are some new tent pegs I've seen on the market, and those things are pretty awesome. I don't know what they're called or anything, but it's a new invention. It's like somebody just solved the whole tent peg issue and going to the beach and anchoring stuff down for the wind issue, because they put it in real easy, and then when you tried to pull it out, you could not pull that thing out, with your whole weight on it, seemed like. And you had to do it the right way, Anyhow, I think that's all the updates. I know I was wanting to reference Robin in something,
Mhm.
but from earlier, I can't think something about my man card, dishes.
I said that your man card wouldn't be taken away. My Al does dishes almost every night.
You have a man card,
And
homestead?
then he hasn't had his man card taken away.
Well, I mean, there ain't nobody else around here to do it, so it's either wash the dishes or just watch them pile up and get new ones.
I wash dishes too, but do I get a man card?
No, you have a man card. It's you don't want your man card taken away.
Oh, okay, that's how it works.
If you don't,
I don't even have one, so I'm not worried about it.
If you don't have a woman in the house, you can't lose your man card. That's debatable if you can. If there is a woman in the house, you might.
Okay,
You could.
I'll be more careful next time then.
Yeah.
I have to be very careful around here because I'm on thin ice anyway. So
Yeah, especially when you're not talking to her, calling her Hank. Right?
yeah, I thought she was a haint. I ain't answering you because I thought you was a haint. That's why I didn't answer.
Was there anything I needed to get on to Barry about?
I don't know. He's
Yeah, you need to tell him to plant some seeds.
there. You go. That's one thing.
Get some tomatoes going.
Next to.
Never mind.
If he's going to plant if he's going to host this dang growing seed addict bunch in here, then
I know
he
it.
needs to be doing something, right?
Yep, he's got play along.
I had to do something homestead just to fit in.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm working on, just to be able to fit in.
I'm like Barry. I don't have a problem planting seeds. I have a problem working the ground.
That's the hard part, ain't it?
I'm like, I don't want to till up that much ground with my bare hands and a little tool. Gosh. Be some
Well, I
crazy.
got a big tiller. I got a tiller out there. I can, but I don't want to fight it.
Nah, I ain't doing all that. Just gonna
You can
do
just
it.
work the ground in the spot where you're going to actually put the plant.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the Native American thing and just work that small area.
Absolutely.
It's going
Make
to
it
take long. It's going to take long. It's going to take a while to get them potatoes in the ground.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them taters. I might eat them.
It's going to
Be sitting over here eating poison taters. So
Yeah,
I've got a bunch of pot and soil.
it doesn't
There you
work
go.
too well in Minecraft, does it?
Man, and no, it don't. I wish it was as easy as Minecraft. I'd have a freaking kingdom over here.
It's funny. It's funny in a bind when you have no food on Minecraft and you eat some rotting flesh and you're okay. You're sick, but you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
Have
Oh,
you eaten
God.
puffer fish yet?
Puffer fishing? No.
Barry? No,
Yeah.
either one. Well, Randall plays Minecraft too. You eat a puffer fish. Catch a puffer fish and eat a puffer fish and enjoy that trip. It's fun.
Is it like an LSD trip or something like that? You know,
Just do it. Just do
Okay.
it. You know,
I'll
you got like a stack of them or can get a stack of puffer fish in 10 minutes. So go fishing and get you a fresh puffer fish. Don't let it spoil and just start munching and then have fun with that. It ain't going to kill you.
Barry said, I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
So
related
I'm a
thing.
little jealous because both you and Randall do corn, and I can't do corn because I have squirrels.
Well,
Oh.
I got squirrels and coons and bears and mountain lions and possums and
How do you win that battle?
you don't.
You can
most,
just eat squirrels. Come on.
most time you don't.
See, I would lose. I mean, I can't even do sunflowers because they win that battle.
Cover it over with hardware cloth until they germinate. Come on up.
Well, I can totally get them to germinate. It's just after they're ready to be picked, man.
Oh yeah, that's when they get them anyway.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I would
What about-
probably have to put like a sock or something over them.
Okay.
You
Here's
have-
some tips from both the UK gardeners and Australian gardeners. Two places that are often overrun, depending on where you're at, with rats or mice, right? They have these, both places have terrible problems. Okay. For germination, for the ones that's going to be stealing them before they germinate, they will germinate them in a protected area, make sure that nothing can get to them, and wait until they're plants. Okay. And then they put the plant in the ground. Now, this is a little hard for many of us to do, especially if you're growing a lot. But in Australia, there are some places that are so overrun with mice that they will make little cages to go around each corn stalk, or
yeah.
I've seen them cage the ears of corn. Okay. With hardware cloth. Yeah. But I'm sure you've seen the videos of some of their mice outbreaks and stuff like that. And it's terrible.
Yeah, I have in the UK, but not necessarily with regards to corn.
Yeah. Well, there were some Australian, UK gardeners and Australian gardeners. That's where I learned this stuff. That was in Shed Wars with us. But you would see the UK gardeners devising all kinds of protective measures to make sure that their seeds weren't robbed and they germinated. And then they would plant the plants. And in Australia, like I said, they have the plague of mice that they go through every so many years. Just a terrible outbreak, when they go through, and just like a biblical plague. It's terrible. And so they had to design ways to work around that,
Mhm.
But if you're growing a lot, you gotta have a lot of hardware cloth. Anyhow, I need to get off of here.
It's just
So-
easy. It's just easier to go to the farmer's market at that point.
Right, right. But some people, it's like they saving money, by growing their own food because they don't have any money.
Sure.
So they doing it for that. It comes down to survival. Not the truest of ways, but true enough, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
those big Cushaw squash that I did, they ended up being 10 pounds a piece. We had to make chicken wire cages to put over them. I don't know if you saw my videos, but it was like pretty great lengths to keep them from,
Yeah.
absolutely devouring the Cushaws.
I have not seen it, or if it did, it was playing while I was doing some other work. Who was getting after your Kershaw?
The squirrels.
The squirrels. Well,
Yeah.
another way to look at it is that's just food getting fat right there.
Mm-hmm.
I left him one uncaged and I let him keep, gnawing at it. And then I ultimately used that one. I just saved the seed. But the other three I got, and they were all 10 pounds a piece, which is a heck of a lot of squash for two people to eat.
But squirrels are destructive. They don't want to run around and take a bite out of this apple, bite out of this apple, bite out of this apple. They just won't finish one whole apple, or whatever it is. They're gonna nibble on everything.
Take the one tomato. Go ahead, take it over there. You finish it. It's all good. Don't take a bite out of every one.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So,
it's funny because while Randall was having trouble with, keeping the coons out of his corn over there, I had raccoons in my back door, and I've got a video somewhere on my channel of raccoons and possums being at my back door eating cat food with the cats.
Yeah.
Only feet away, not even a foot away from corn. And what took my corn out every year was wind.
Yeah.
I had corn cut right in half by the wind.
I think they were Barry's coons anyway. I think he sent them over here last year, and to attack my corn.
Sabotage? Are you claiming sabotage?
Yes, I am.
Well, I threw away.
I can't imagine why.
They're awful brave. They was awful brave for some reason. And now it makes sense the reason why they were laughing the whole time. They were laughing the whole time they were doing it. Hee.
I said, Barry sent us.
Yeah, a human told us right. Look at all that corn.
Well, I've got whenever I do finally plant this corn, if I do, I'm just saying if I do, which I probably might not, but when I get it growing, I'll share a little tip for how to deal with the wind, and maybe it'll help people. But anyhow.
Good. Looking forward to that content.
Yeah, it'll just be little nothing. But let's clean up around here, and I found an big old ammo can full of cat food. Yeah, it's from when I had a cat here years ago, and it still looks edible. It still looks and smells like something I don't want to eat, But it doesn't seem like it's spoiled. It's all sealed up, and they had to go. A bunch of it, but that ammo can was sealed up good. I had to get a piece of concrete to knock the lid off of it. It had been so long. Oh, and it rusted a little bit, and then I heard that sound of air rushing out, because it's probably a little swelled up in there,
Yeah.
And Shawnee, do I have anything to address with you before I leave? Well, that's just what you would say if you didn't want me to address something with you. See, I forget.
I didn't write
Prob-
anything down.
Probably something that you've done that I need to
Hmm.
correct you on, or
Or
even congratulate you on, or whatever it is. But I can't think of what it is.
Okay. Well, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
These things need to be public.
I get it.
Yeah.
You want the credit, the recognition, the moment of the spotlight.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Well, why'd you bring it up?
You can
Yeah.
use your cat food to catch a skunk.
you just spoiled it.
Do I want skunks here?
Well, I
Oh.
know that they'll come if you leave the cat food out.
I do not want skunks.
They like cat food.
I was like Barry. I had an outside cat,
Hmm.
and I was feeding my cat, and then all of a sudden I was feeding all the neighbors' cats, and then I was feeding possums and raccoons. I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
we gotta do something about this now, because this cat food ain't buying itself.
Mm-mm.
And can't seem to sell them. But
Yeah.
The possums or the cats?
either one, people
Yeah.
got plenty of their own.
Hmm.
The possums are cool. Raccoons are
But-
too.
I don't know.
They won't take them if you're giving them away.
They're nasty looking.
Man, possums, they look so scary and mean.
We're sneaking up on it, and I'm like, is it dead or is it alive? Because it wasn't there yesterday, and it was during the middle of the day, and we saw it was bloated, and there was flies on it. So we're like, okay, it's actually dead. We can get close. The teeth are just, ugh.
That is
Oh,
the playing
they're
dead
scary.
actor of the year when they're bloated and flies are on them. They're really good at their craft. Okay,
Oh,
that's
I don't
taken.
know how it got there. Did something drag it there?
Could
know.
have.
We have coyotes, so
hey, Randall,
Yes.
tell him what that guy was doing next to the dollar store.
Oh, he was. He had a. I had him look over and I said, "Look what that guy's doing." And he was over on the other side of the road there. So the road come down next to the store, and he had a stick and was over there. And he had pulled off the side of the road there, and his vehicle door was open. And he had a big long stick, and he was moving this. I said, "What's he moving? A cat in the middle of the road that he run over?" It was, and I got to look. Oh, that's a skunk. He was over had a stick and was flipping it over, trying to get it across the road into the ditch. And I said, "That's a dead Jim skunk. What's he doing? He's gonna get lit up in a minute." And he flips it across there, Then looked like he put something over top of it, like a piece of cardboard. I said, "Oh my God, he is such." He was a skunk.
Did he make sure he closed his little eyes?
He probably tried to give it CPR before he done all that. I think, Or
doesn't everyone drive around with a shovel in their vehicle?
no, it wasn't a shovel; it was a stick.
That's what I mean. If you had a shovel, it would have gone faster.
It was like a
Well, yeah, you would think,
If
But,
he's like this guy that scoops roadkill off the
I said,
middle
what
of
do
the
you-
road for its.
he pulled up
Burial.
in the parking lot like there. It's an L-shaped
yeah,
parking lot.
after he got done, I guess he seen us watching him.
Yeah, he got out. He put that. It was like a 5 or 6 foot piece of. You could use it for trimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outdoor trimming. That's what he was using. I guess he didn't want the stink inside of his car, so he put it on the roof of his vehicle, and went into the store. He gave us a side eye, like y'all didn't see that.
Yeah, we were watching you.
It's like, is this your first
were-
time?
We
This
were
is your
watching
first
you
time?
being an idiot. Yeah, we seen you over there. I said, watch him. He's going to get sprayed. He's going to accidentally poke it the wrong way, and it's going to go.
The gland, yeah. Well, it's your tax dollars pay departments to do that for you.
Nah, let the buzzards eat it.
Well, in reference to Shawnee's question, I drive around. I've always got a shovel, an axe, saw, garbage bags, and duct tape.
So you keep all that handy, huh?
I
in the
don't have a
car.
saw, but I have all that other stuff. I should get a saw now.
Yeah, you get to, it's just
Is it a folding saw?
You got duct tape,
A
Shawnee?
Yeah.
safe- Yeah, I
Yeah.
got duct tape in the van.
road.
You got a shovel, you got
Yep.
duct tape,
Yep.
and you got trash bags.
I have bags. Yeah.
Oh my
That's,
I
god!
think I even
Yeah.
have a bucket in there.
No,
That's
that's not
what-
unusual at all.
I have
No,
a
that's
lot of
what-
stuff in the van.
that's
That's what
normal for a
everybody-
serial killer.
I don't know how
Everybody
many.
keeps everybody keeps those things in their car.
Yeah,
That's
get pulled
unusual,
over by a female cop and tell me how that conversation goes.
I have seeds. There's seeds in my van. They've been in there all winter. I'm not kidding. They just live in there.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you've got seeds in your
I'll
van.
go take a picture right now where they are and
because
send it
well,
to you.
you are with seeds. I don't know. I'm trying a hard time to believe in that.
I don't even know what's in the back of the van right now.
Probably a body.
There's probably
Get all
a
that
cooler.
stuff.
I think they have a cooler and a sled and totes filled with I don't know what tools usually. I usually
I
have a
had
pile of wood in there.
I had a tree growing in the back of my car, and
Did
I
you?
didn't know it. When I was toward the end of my child rearing days, right? I said, okay, I'm gonna clean out my car, and I had a leak in that car. And it was always a pain. I had a leak. Couldn't, I did get stopped. I forget what I did. Did I caulk it? I did something, but I had a leak and I didn't know it. And I had kids, and we were always into stuff that was dirt and outdoors related. And so there was a little pile of dirt that was back there in the back, and a sweet gum tree was sitting there growing. I'm cleaning up my car, and I'm like, what the heck? Is that a tree? I've got a tree growing back here.
Like roots in the carpet.
Yeah, roots. Yeah, roots in the, it's trying to hang on just like this little peach tree. Just nature doing its thing wherever it can, And I'm like, okay, I should have cleaned the car out a long time ago, I'm sure. But today was the day.
They like a cattail when you open it.
Yeah.
That was all over the carpet
Uh,
over the winter.
That's
Yeah.
always
Then
fun.
snow. So I might have some cattail sprouting. No.
Well, Crazy Life Homestead has the appropriate things in her car.
Yeah, I
It
have all
ain't
that.
it ain't, she don't have duct tape and a shovel and a bucket and trash bag.
Gotta have all that stuff.
all right, see, that's cool. All right, the last one is the one that bothers me. It's my pet peeve. You got a knife with a flint. Okay, that's great.
Well, that's a little bit iffy there. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I didn't see that part. Yeah.
That's great. She's well prepared, but darling, please get a 5-pack of big lighters and put
Yeah.
one all over the place. And you always got instant fire. You need to start a fire. That's the one thing. Everybody's like, I got in my go bag. I got my flint and steel and all that kind of stuff. It's like, yo, the skills are great, right? But have a regular, common old 25-cent lighter that's going to start fire right then. Because in an emergency situation, you don't want to whip out, the ancient skills test. You want to start fire. And a cheap old flashlight, you can buy 100 of them and, put them everywhere if you need to. So that's folks ought to always have real fire available,
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'd be kind of hard to explain, if you was to get pulled over and they happen to look in your trunk and they see duct tape, trash bags, a shovel,
I live in an agriculture
knife.
community. Nobody would even question it.
Oh, that's
That's a good
Oh,
living.
maybe you accidentally cut your finger and some of the blood got on one of those trash bags.
It's good stuff, and I'll add to that. Here's what I carry. All right, in my car, I'll carry 2 jugs. One is full of water, the other one's empty.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's full of water is in case you break down or whatever, you need some water, wash your hands with or whatever. Somebody else needs some or whatever. You always need water.
Mm-hmm.
So keep a gallon of water, in the right kind of plastic container, and the empty jug is in case you got too much water. And I have used the empty jug, okay, many, many, many times. It has become my new best friend, right?
To pee in?
Yeah, if that's how you crudely want to say it, yes, sir. Trying to keep it.
I'm just reading chat. I'm just reading chat.
Okay. I see. Somebody was being rude. Who is it? Who's being? Oh, it's
Crazy
Crazy Life Homestead. She's causing problems all over the place. Yeah. It really helps. The older you get, that coffee hits, whatever, and no telling. There's not like a magic genie going to pop you into the restroom somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this now. I was at the bank in the drive-through line, right?
Uh-huh.
And this drive-through is like 4 lanes wide. And it was on a Friday afternoon, and it was packed. I had 4 lanes of drive-through traffic. It was like 6, 7 cars in front of me, 6, 7 cars behind me, and there wasn't no me going anywhere. And I had tall trucks all around me. I'm like, okay, I just have to make a decision. So I made the decision. I got out my jug and I got my jacket. I used the jug, had it covered over with the jacket, and I'm like, okay.
I would have just got out of the vehicle and gone in the bank and used their bathroom.
You would,
Yeah.
but I will not.
And then I would have gotten back in the car.
Well, it would have been quite a walk, and they would have been wondering, it's like, okay, who is this jerk sitting out there
The
blocking?
drive-through is quite a walk from the bank building.
And the people behind you give me the look, and
They can
There
go
wasn't
at
gonna be no
husky
reason.
and
I've had
everything.
people. I'm in the pharmacy line and I shut my vehicle off, or
Oh
yeah,
my
I shut my
God.
vehicle off because it's loud. You can't hear the people talking on the mic, and they get out of their vehicle to come and see if anybody's even in mine. And I'm like, yes, I'm trying to be courteous of the people trying to hear the people over the mic because you can't hear it over my motor, my exhaust. I mean,
There ain't gonna be no getting out of your car at my bank in the drive-through and running around the building and going in to use the restroom. And then come back saying, "Oh, hey, I just had to tinkle. Sorry to hold y'all up on a Friday afternoon." That
Yo,
wasn't
like
gonna
you need a better time to go to the bank.
Actually, Shawnee, I could totally relate to that.
that's what the jug's for, Shawnee.
I have my
Usually
jug,
just lean
have
up
my
against the
personal
tire.
restroom, and a covering.
Did you have a loud exhaust vehicle, Barry?
Yeah, I had a 1970 Ford F100 with dual exhaust cherry bombs,
Mm.
and I'd pull up into the drive-through at the bank or a gas station or a restaurant or whatever. I would shut it off.
Mhm.
Even if I was like third in line, I would shut it off because it was so. Even when it was idling, it was loud. And I felt so bad for people, so I did the same thing. I turned it off until it was time to move forward.
I thought you were going to say that you had a jug in your truck, Barry.
I thought you was gonna say you shut it down and you went inside, tinkled, and you came back.
I thought he was going to tell us a story there about him going to the bathroom, but he didn't.
I used to drive around with a toilet in my van.
You did.
I used to. It's for camping. It's just for camping now.
Oh,
Well,
so
yeah.
so you're fussing at Homestead for having a jug.
Well, mine
but
is a proper toilet.
Oh, yours is the proper one.
Not a
Oh, I
jug.
see.
It's okay
I
these days
see.
because van
Oh.
life is a thing.
Yeah.
So,
Mine's more legal, I think, than a jug. I don't know.
You're
I don't
more
know what the
legal.
female police officer would say to that.
You ain't never heard the phrase "keep the plug in the jug."
We have a
I'm pretty
problem
sure.
in my community where truck drivers throw their jug out in the ditch. That's the
Oh,
problem
is that a
that I've
thing?
seen. It makes
Is
me
that
pissed
actually
off.
a thing? I thought people's.
I think
I
that's
don't do
rude.
that. I don't.
Wow.
I don't do that. I just empty it, and it's reusable. And now I'll tell you what, though, that covering is important. I learned that the hard way.
Oh God. This is,
I used to have to cover myself in a van.
Well,
well, I would too
With
if you had a toilet in the
children.
back.
Don't
You had a
get
toilet
dirty
in the
about
back.
it.
You had a toilet in the back.
This
see,
wasn't
she's
the-
prepared. If she's ever broke down on the side of the road, she's covered. If
Oh, well.
she's ever one of the unfortunate victims of one of these winter storms that closes down all the interstates and roads and everything, then she's covered. She's got it covered.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard of many people, including my ex-wife, that got stuck like that. That here, if we get snow flurries, it shuts down the interstate, right? And you got like countless people stuck
happens
and
here
not
too.
a restroom in sight.
Yeah.
So that is a very good prep to keep in your vehicle.
sweetheart, you're taking over. Oh, wow.
Is the cat driving the keyboard here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that. We already showed that comment on the screen, no paint. I appreciate your help, though. Really.
You can tell that we're all getting older.
Yeah.
When we go for a walk, around town, we have a certain route that we like to do because we know where all the bathrooms are. Public.
The good public bathrooms.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We can go
You
to the
know which,
library. We can go to the bank. We can go to the train station.
Even though one route's a little bit 10 miles shorter, but it don't have all the bathrooms that this other route has. We did
To the route.
We're gonna go 20 miles out of the way just because they got a bathroom about every stop. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that does make sense.
fast food's always a good option too. Any fast food place, any restaurant, anything like that. When you need to go, you got to go.
In and out.
And you also find out which convenience stores and gas stations and everything have been bought out, right? Because it's like last week they had public restrooms. This week, oh no, we have no public restroom. Like, oh really?
I would say you don't understand. Do you have a restroom?
That's right.
No, we don't have no public. Well, you're about to have one.
You got a jug.
Right in there. Do you have any
Oh.
milk jugs handy?
Something fixing to happen.
Yeah, something's going to fix to happen, and it's not going to be my fault. I'll be so
Well,
sorry. You come again, buddy.
Do you
And I
have
was
bird
gonna-
seed in your van, Robert?
What's that?
Do you have a bag of bird seed in your van?
I
Or
do
in your-
not.
You don't have a van, but
I do not. I have carried bird seed, and I've carried many other seeds that's been in the car for way too long.
yeah.
I've done things like that. Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have got to work. I have made it all the way to work and get ready to go into work and look over and said, "Oh, there's my kid. You're supposed to be at daycare." So I'm like, "Hey, boss, yeah, I forgot to go drop my kid off at daycare. I just came right here. So now I've got to double back and go drop off my kid at daycare, and I'll be back soon. Okay? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, done. When you're raising kids, there's all kind of stuff that just it happens.
Do
You
you have
know,
glow sticks in your
Yeah,
van or in your? I forget what you drive. I think it's a car.
I have a ton of stories because out of college, I was a teacher in a daycare center. And one morning there was this mom who came in, and she just didn't have had any sleep. And her son was a toddler and going through. And she had 2 different color shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, sweetie," and she's like, "Oh, I don't have time. I've got a pair in my desk at work. I'll just change when I get there." Oh man.
Yeah.
woke up one morning after, it's when our kids were young, man, y'all strung out and everything. I woke up this one morning, got the coffee going, I was sitting there waiting for it to drip, finish dripping up, everything's having a pot of coffee going. And I looked at it, I was like, it's clear. Why is it clear? When I looked in the basket, and I filled it full of sugar. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, you go get the coffee out of the pot, I drink instant. And you put the water in, and you take your spoon, start stirring it up, look down, and it's clear. You forgot to put coffee in it.
Yeah.
I've done that several times, dude.
Or you've put the sugar in and it tastes a whole heck of a lot like salt.
Yeah, just like
I
where's
put the filter in. Put the filter in and put the right amount of sugar in for coffee.
Yeah, just go
Didn't
get ready to
realize
drink.
it wasn't coffee.
Yeah, it's like I've done that several times.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's a sign of old age, I guess. I don't know.
There's some I've done with the microwave. I put the bottle in the microwave for too long, or did something weird with the microwave a couple of times. I'm like, okay, that's not smart.
Hello,
Whatever.
Abe.
Yeah.
I managed to put water in the coffee maker, and then back when my kids were around, and one would ask me to do something, and I would stop what I was doing, go take care of that. Then I walk back in the kitchen, turn the coffee maker on, come back for my coffee after I hear it, makes that gurgling sound when it's done. Walked in there. Why is my water? What? Why is this hot water in this coffee pot? Oh Lord, I forgot to put coffee in the damn thing.
Mhm.
So
Well,
it's like you can't put the hot water back through the coffee maker. So I had to start all over again.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, man. And when you're raising kids, both the mom and the dad, it just loses half your brain from all the struggle with it sometimes. And the only thing I can think of is worse than for a man, raising kids and all that kind of stuff, worse for his mind, would be a man that's married to these multiple women or have a harem to keep up with.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be terrible, right? Can you imagine having to keep up with 4 or 5 wives or more?
You talking about hearing voices? I just don't even know if I can I don't even want. That's a nightmare scenario right there.
How does one go about doing that legally? Just asking for a friend.
Well, Barry, you can go ahead and do that, but don't be complaining later on that you're about to lose your mind. We told you so.
I mean, you think it'd be like the brochures, right? And it'd be all cool and everything.
All them pictures, nice pictures they got. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to do that. I'd like to go there And then you get there and it's like,
This place is a dump.
yeah, what is this? Everybody's fighting and fussing, and I ain't getting no peace. Lord, see, this is what I'm trying to leave on. I'm trying to get out of here now. You know, leave this one just for everybody to chew on. Just leave that one, and I'm just gonna leave. See,
Yeah.
let y'all clean it up. Oh,
That's
yeah.
why that's why it's not legal to have more than one, because they figured that's why they made that law, because they didn't want the men to be drove crazy into mental asylums.
Yeah, well, that's here though. Think about these countries where it's legal to have more than one wife. Maybe that's why they're so rowdy.
Yeah, that's
And
why they're all
all the time.
uptight. They're all uptight and just real mad at the world all the time. And no wonder you can't get a word in edgeways, and when you do, somebody's fussing at you.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All you can do is ride your camel and, you know, out in the desert, try to get away from everybody.
Robin and Shawnee are being so patient, so graceful.
Well, they probably, you know, understand what we're talking about, and you know,
They're being so patient and so graceful. All right, now let me tell you about them two jugs one more time. Now, see,
Do you label them?
there's a reason why you want to have them two jugs. The one that's empty for emergencies. Now,
With
let me
a
tell
lid,
you,
right? You keep a
how
cap
many,
with it.
how many times have you heard about a story about somebody having a crash? You know,
Because they're
they
peeing in a
tested
jug.
a car and they ain't found for a few days or some hours, and they're like, well, I was stuck in here. The only thing I had three musketeers. I had half a musketeers bar, and I had a half a bottle of Sprite, and that kept me going until somebody finally saw me down here in a ditch, and they called the rescue and got me out. But 3 days, all I had was that half bottle of Sprite. You really want that gallon of water. If you got two jugs and one of them ain't a full gallon of water, and it comes down to being Bear Grylls time, and you having to drink your own water, that ain't what you want. See, so you got that second jug of water, crystal clear, ready to go, all kinds of emergencies. You ain't gotta have the Bear Grylls moment, you know. I know that's lost on Shawnee because she don't watch TV.
I
But-
don't watch TV, but I do know who that is, and I do understand the reference.
Hey, there you go, awesome. So,
Yeah.
she Googled it.
No, I was talking to Ann about poisoning rats.
Shawnee's got homework. She's got to watch Bill.
So
and-
you're not paying attention to what he was talking about. You wasn't paying
I
a bit of
heard it.
attention.
I know how to do multiple things at the same time.
She don't never pay attention to what.
No,
she,
no,
she don't
it's
miss
pretty-
much, see.
It's pretty obvious if you don't pay attention.
She's so good. She don't have to pay attention. She just
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, is that what it is? Oh.
She's
She
got
has
young
way more
kids.
brain cells than all of us put together still.
She's smart, and she's got young kids that she's managing. But grown adults ain't nothing to manage.
No.
I'll tell
I
you
have
what
to listen to multiple things all day long. I have my phone playing, somebody else has music playing, I have two people talking at the same time to me, and I handle all of it just fine.
Men have to concentrate because we don't multitask for nothing.
Right.
You don't have to. I don't have to.
Women, they can concentrate on, like, what is it? They women in a crowded room can keep up with 3 simultaneous conversations
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on from different
can.
points of the room, something like that, you know.
And here I am trying to keep up with one.
Exactly.
You know, it's like I didn't hear half of what you said because all them women over there cackling like a bunch of hens. I couldn't hear a word you said.
And
I
the
never-
whole time, they know everything.
Oh yeah.
They've known everything, and they saw you giving a glance over there where you weren't supposed to be glancing too.
What are you
This is-
looking at? It's just,
This
You
is
know.
going sideways.
It's not. Well, I mean, I guess it could be. You know,
The part about the pee jug or what, Barry?
The multiple wives wasn't sideways.
I,
Just eavesdropping is.
I can
sideways.
see why the pea jug would be kind of a little bit offensive, but
well, I mean, no, that's survival stuff. That's everyday life hacks there.
yeah,
You know.
I don't understand that. Yeah,
Everything was clean above board. We didn't.
No, never mind.
I'm still thinking of what's on my van right
Hold on. I'm pulling my card that says I can say whatever literally the heck I want to say because of
Man
what
card.
I've seen on here.
It's
Okay.
his man card. His man card.
I thought you were gonna say because it's America.
I said a long time ago, it says I don't ever want to be criticized again for anything that I say on Barry's live stream because of what I'm seeing
This is
tonight.
a safe
Right.
space.
So I'm good, right? Because I don't ever go that far off street. Anyhow,
Yeah, hypothetically speaking,
What's
who
that?
wants to just place their bets as to what day the landlord's going to be by to get his check?
Oh, he hasn't came yet.
No.
Okay, so
we got
I
to
think
Well, I don't.
we only have 2 more days.
I told Randall, I said, I don't think he's got the gas to come over here.
Well, I'm glad you say
Uh-uh.
I'm glad you changed the subject, Barry, because I think that was going. I'm glad you did that.
when was it due?
You changed the subject.
It's due on
It's not
Wednesday.
due till the 1st, but he's like this. He's like, oh, I'm going to save a trip and get it early. You save a trip, you're going 20 something miles out of your way to get the damn check in the first place. How is that? How are you saving a trip?
When did he tell you that?
Let's make sure.
Oh, he told me that about the time I said I was going to start writing checks instead of giving him cash.
Oh, you don't mean recently.
No.
You need
Okay.
to tell him. You need to tell him, Barry, that he needs to start carrying 2 jugs with him.
Empty jugs.
Yeah.
One empty, one full.
That man just as soon piss himself than to piss into a jug. I'm sorry, but
If he had a jug, he wouldn't have to worry about it. I've done that. I've had to. I have had to in a brand new car. It's like, this ain't going to happen no more.
I was in line for a porta potty at a mud bog, and if you know what happens at a mud bog, you know the state I was in. And there was this little kid that came up, and I'm like, okay, you can go in front of me. I didn't know I had a UTI, and that's how I found out, is because I couldn't hold anything. And so I had to walk back to the Jeep and change my clothes because I let the kid go in front of me.
Is that why you carry a toilet in the back of your van?
No,
No.
as a mom, no, I don't.
Oh,
I didn't put that together. No, it was because I didn't. It's because I don't like public restrooms with children. Is why.
oh.
Well, if you
I
ain't
don't
got a UTI when you go to the public restroom at a bar,
You will have one.
you will have when you
At a
come
mud bog.
out.
I
You
do
will.
not like this, but
That's when you go into hovercraft mode before you even get
Yes.
into the
You
thing. You know?
sanitize and you don't touch nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Open
gotta
up
be-
a door and open up a door on a woman at a place like that. She's working magic, floating about 2 foot up off of that thing. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
and you
how are
never
you
let
doing
nothing
that?
rub on nothing either.
Yeah, don't touch nothing.
Yeah.
I
Very,
learned that from truck stops.
you did.
Yeah, you don't just, yeah, unless it's an absolute emergency and then you're praying and saying Hail Marys and whatnot because you don't want to catch anything because you had to do number 2 and sometimes you can't hold it.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Truck stops. Oh Lord have mercy.
So I worked at a McDonald's in a truck stop for many,
Yes, I
many
remember
years.
you telling me this.
And then so the only bathroom we had was the truck stop bathroom. Every day of every shift, you had to go to that bathroom because the McDonald's didn't have their own. I don't miss that.
They need to give y'all a jug.
That's when you need your jug. Oh, that's right. It won't work for women. Never
Or
mind.
if
They make a
got
funnel
attachments,
for that. Yeah. I mean,
that's
if you
thoughtful.
can be talented, but yeah, they make a funnel.
And place. You never want to go to public
Oh.
restrooms.
Oh, it is. It's called a Huey.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
funnel.
that's what I've heard it called. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
she
old, big old funnel.
It's just a funny shaped funnel. Yeah.
Oh my
But you
god.
still have to control your flow. We can't just like let it
control your flow.
like back pressure. Is this too much?
This
Overspray?
is going from bad to worse.
See that we
You my viewers? I'm sorry.
see the man didn't go to the stronger place, even though this is all technical information, right? We're using proper terms, and so it's okay according to my biology teacher, right? So it's all good. Control your flow.
Lord have mercy, Ann.
Yeah.
Them Chinese over there, all they got is a big hole cut in the
Good night,
floor.
Robin.
Good night.
Good night, Robin. Thank you for joining our
No
madness tonight.
problem. It's
Wait,
like,
are you leaving, Robin?
Yeah,
I
she gotta go pee.
No. you can't leave us, or is this about your go time anyhow?
we're past my go time.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
next
Good night.
time,
So yeah,
next
Good night,
time you
guys.
share your emergency.
I have PT tomorrow. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, awesome.
okay.
Okay.
That's
Bye.
another step forward.
Good luck, Robin.
Bye.
Bye. See you
Bye.
later. Now I gotta go.
her segment airs tomorrow night too at the Green Room.
Oh, really? She's on the thing.
She's a
Oh, I see.
collaborator. Collab. What did I just say?
Crap already.
Well, you could have said anything. I'm not sure.
I don't know what just happened out of my mouth.
Collaborator.
Collaborator.
What is that noise?
I think it's Robert.
What are you doing, Barry? Are you
Or is it Barry? Oh no, it's Barry.
Trying to tighten this mic up.
sure?
He's fondling the mic.
Oh,
This is weird, Shawnee.
Sorry.
Shawnee's making it weird now. It ain't me.
Been a very interesting night so far.
Got me all choked up on that one.
I gotta go bathroom now.
I'll tell you, the covering is very important too. If you're going to use the jug, the covering is important.
Yeah, I must have a covering.
And the first time I didn't, and I was stuck out someplace like that, I ended up with 3 phone numbers and 2 stalkers.
It's amazing what people can see inside a vehicle.
It is.
You know, when you're outside of it looking in.
Yeah. And things were seen. I don't see how.
They
But
see that much. They're looking too hard.
Well, if you had a
I'll tell you
moonroof.
what, one woman had binoculars on them. But
And the other
I don't
woman
have
had her
that in
hip-
my van. I might have a magnifying glass though.
exactly, see, that's what one of them had. It was terrible.
You had
Magnifying
black
glass.
and they were pressed up against the glass.
Anyhow,
Yeah, my
cover
kids use
up.
them out in the woods.
What's that woman
Okay.
doing up in that car?
I was coming back from North Alabama last week, right? And it was late at night. It was like 11:30 at night. I pulled over to the side of the road. I had to have my jug time, because there ain't nothing open. Nobody
No.
around.
Nothing.
And I'm sitting there in the middle of town, pulled off on the side of the road over there in a little parking lot. And then here comes somebody on a bicycle.
Hey, every time, don't it? Every
I'm
time.
like, what the hell are you doing out here? You ain't supposed to be here. So the coverings is an important part of the kit, right?
Coat or anything. Yeah.
I have my hoodie.
Yeah, hoodie, coat, tarpaulin,
That's right.
cardboard box, pizza box, whatever.
I mean, really, for me, a washcloth to do, but
Yeah.
it's the whole operation you want to cover up.
Yes, the general premise of the whole thing is you want covering.
You want privacy.
Yeah, privacy. Yeah.
Ain't nobody seeing nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
That way they won't be laughing so much.
Yeah.
I,
Exactly.
I ain't no comedian. I ain't gonna make nobody laugh.
Exactly. I mean, you
Well,
get embarrassed, and good luck controlling your flow. There ain't gonna be none for a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be all over the place like a
you
broke
know,
water line.
5 or 6 years ago, you wouldn't be able to get by with that because hell, people were taking naps in their car and getting cops called on them for allegedly being intoxicated.
Yeah.
Oh, you slept over he slumped back in his seat asleep in his car. He must be doing heroin or something. And
Yeah.
they spend 45 minutes, proving to the cops that they haven't done anything. Meanwhile, there's like 6 million people out there with the phones out filming the whole damn thing, including the person who called it in, who didn't take to maybe just tap on the window and say, "You okay?" Yeah, they just assume, "Oh, he's taking something. Yeah, he's slumped over." Yeah.
That happens. Yeah.
That was 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Who was that?
That was it. This is all over you. I was watching shorts and stuff, and people were. This man had to go to court because he fell asleep in his car. And he was minding his own business asleep, and got pissed. I don't blame him. He got mad at the cops. He's like, "I'm telling you," he said, "I'm just taking a nap. I'm tired. Isn't that what a rest area is for?"
Yeah.
I mean, if people would first use their brain and think, and two, just mind their own damn business, there would be a whole lot less aggravation in the world.
Oh yeah.
But no, I don't know. Of course, that was before COVID, right? Pretty close to the time it hit. And people back then, I don't know if they just started, that's when they started going stupid or what.
Yeah.
They start calling people ninjas because they were asleep in the car. Well, if I was a cop and you said, "No, I pulled over and I'm just sleeping," I would rather you take a little nap on the side of the road than be on the road falling asleep in the wreck and killing a bunch of people. The chances are it's just like a drunk driver. You ever notice that, and now not all the time, but for the most part, a drunk driver will wreck into somebody and kill the other person.
Mm-hmm.
But they get out, they walk out, they might have a few scratches.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you that. I've seen that myself.
And my thoughts on that are, well, if they're intoxicated, they're the most relaxed you could ever be.
Yeah.
And so they're limber and they have less chance of being injured for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of truth to that, and that is actually one of the reasons why it happens. When you're awake and know what's going on, you tense up, and that has a big effect. When somebody's drunk or incapacitated in some way, they're ragdoll and their blood pressure is lower, and there's not as much danger of you having like an overpressure of your heart.
I've been on scene. I went on scenes before in the ambulance and come up on that wrecks, like that, and see this, people walking around, the vehicles, and where's the person that was in this vehicle? Oh, that was me, and you wouldn't even know it. And that car, the whole front of that car, be torn pretty much off. And them walking around like nothing's going on.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that's why Mark survived his accident, is because he was asleep. There's a lot that went into it, though, to get him out of the vehicle. because he
Mhm.
didn't get thrown from it, but there was no door anymore and the roof had pinned him in.
Hmm.
But he never had to have a surgery, even though he had a lot of injuries. I think it's because he was asleep.
Well, I see that as a blessing. You know,
Yes, you
this
know,
is
There was a lot to that accident that was kind of like, oh, well, if one thing would have went, if his vehicle would have hit the pole or gone in the drainage ditch, if nobody came and found him, if the temperature would have been 10 degrees colder, there was a lot that would have made it so he wasn't here today.
yeah.
Amazing how those things happen. You know?
yep. And that's the way things are.
Like the Lord had a plan, you know, something. It's like, hey, who knows? Who knows? I drive myself crazy thinking about that kind of stuff.
But yeah,
Yeah. I need to get off of here. I need to do having a cold thing and like, you know, finishing up with these dishes. Oh, I've got one or two things left. It's like every time I cook, I swear, every time I cook, I mess up more dishes than I have. I don't see how.
Cooking
know,
does take a lot of dishes. It's annoying. That's why it's like cook once and then don't cook for 2 days.
Well, that's what I do. You
Yeah.
know, I like to cook big batches of stuff, and you know, that just you got several meals waiting for you. You know, and a lot of brownies, but they're going away fast. Yeah, but anyway,
Yeah, even if you cut them small, it still doesn't last long.
if it
No,
doesn't fall, that's just
consistent
twice
there.
as much work. Yeah. Who's sharpening the knife?
It's Randall.
I'm sharpening my knife up. I'm gonna put it in my
Good.
car.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
I like keeping my knife good and sharp.
There you go.
It sounds like
A man with a pocket knife in his pocket and it ain't sharp ought to be institutionalized.
Oh, I thought we were gonna see the man card thing again.
Well, we can.
Doesn't get the
I
man
can
card.
use that. Since I don't have one, I can use whatever card I want.
Yeah. Or a flag. I don't know. Maybe there's a flag involved.
Well, maybe. But
Well, there is a man flag. That's you plant it, you know. But
say this is my territory. Stay away, woman.
that's or it's marking the territory of the woman. But I mean, now we're going off the rail here. Now we're going.
I usually try to pee on a tree.
There you go.
In this mark, that's where the jugs come in at. You just take that jug and just pour it on the tree, and
Another story.
I can see her rolling her eyes right now.
All right, so I went out to meet this guy at his farm, long way from here, right?
Okay.
Way out in the country, long way from here, and it's night time. We did our thing. I got my stuff from him and everything, and I was like, "Hey," and that's the second time I've been out to this place. I said, "Brother, you mind if I hit the bathroom over here?" He says, "Yeah, go ahead." So I'm over there. I go out the corner of the barn, and I'm doing my thing. His dog comes over. It's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm just using the bathroom." He's like, "Not in my yard." And he got pissed off, and he had to cover up mine with his. He's like, "We mark it right now. We ain't having this. Dad said it was okay, but I did not. This is my territory."
Yeah, homesteads though we're marking territory.
God, it was so funny.
I
You
thought he
could
was
just-
gonna say there was a camera on the corner of the barn. This is way funnier of a story with the dog.
The dog was not happy.
It's
Hey,
like
you
you
can
know
just
what you're
see it.
doing.
He comes up, looks at me. It's like, what are you doing? You know,
You know. I can see it now. I can see it now. Yeah, would be funny. Look at you. What are you doing? Marking your
Good
territory. Who
God,
are
the
you?
cat.
Who are
Ugh.
you? You know.
the dog wasn't having it, man. I'm like, I told him, I said, look, I'm a guest. You know, it's okay. It's like, no, it's not, dude. It's my bird.
I'm just going to have to remark it now.
Maybe he was teaching you that you got to bury it.
Yeah,
You got to
No,
kick
we-
some dirt up on it.
no, he just went number one like I did,
Yeah.
and refreshed the bush. You know,
I was teaching my kids what number 1 and number 2 mean, and they were saying it meant like, "Did you flush?" It was one of them, and then they thought it meant, "Did you wash your hands?" And I'm like, no. We got to figure this code out.
uh-huh.
We need to have this down.
Yeah. Then you get into as you get older and get to be an adult, you learn about all the higher numbers. You know,
Mm.
it's like they don't the number 1 and the number 2. That's for the young ones.
The 4, 5, and 6s.
But yeah, you get to that number 6, man. That's ooh. We'll stay away from number 6.
I don't know, but my cat just came over here and
And mark
I
your
don't know.
territory.
I don't know what number that is, but
Uh-oh.
Yeah, cats are good for like several more than we can.
God,
Bye, Janet. Have a good night, Janet.
Who's leaving? Janet?
Well,
Yeah.
Anne left, and now Janet's leaving. I don't know if Gear's still here.
Oh, Gear's probably sitting in his recliner. He's still here.
it's okay, Kitty. I'm just saying it stinks.
I guess
Kinda-
we're running people off at this point.
Yeah, we're just pretty much.
I'm good for that.
Well,
You look like he was
you
upset
just,
that I
you,
pointed-
you just make it interesting, Homestead. You know, you just like I got somebody to at least back me up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
You back-
banned on any channel
yeah.
for being too interesting.
I don't think I ever see Homestead in your live stream chats, Randall. Is he?
No, he's never in there.
I'm not.
Hmm.
I ain't never over on Randall.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because the last time you tried to grope me.
Well, there ain't no excuse.
Well, I mean, it's a heck of an excuse.
No, not the way I look at it. That's open private.
You must have deserved it, Robert.
That's supposed to be
I
private.
guess it was something I was wearing.
No, you
Ask
wouldn't.
for
The point is, you wouldn't wear nothing. I don't think.
Hey. All right, I'm publicly shamed. I shall go visit Randall.
I'm gonna chastise him now. I'm
Just
chastising him.
one time.
No, you know he's not
I've been
allowed.
there before. I've been there.
Okay.
He's been, yeah, he's long.
You're
he's
okay
been there.
then. You don't
He-
gotta go
he
again.
just whenever I'm ever alive, he's probably
He tried it once. That's all that matters.
using his pee jug.
Mhm.
Ooh,
I was really happy to hear that he pulls
Oh,
over.
Oh, it was last night.
I wasn't
See,
sure
now,
about that part.
Johnny, last night he hasn't a good excuse because last night is when he said that voice was calling him in the dark,
Yeah, the wind was
Yeah.
speaking to him.
and you know
dude,
I can understand that's why you wasn't in there last night.
What did you eat or drink before you heard the wind talking to you?
Well, listen to that.
listen now. That was some straight up Appalachian hate crap going on. There was some
Yeah.
old wives'
You-
tale, old legendary thing. That something was going on.
hmm
And I ain't going back out tonight. I'm
No.
telling you.
It's not
You
safe.
know that you do know the Appalachian range runs right through your state, don't you? Homestead?
I'm on the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah,
Okay.
I live on one of them. Yeah, I'm on the southern end of the Appalachian Mountain train.
Maybe he brought something home with something on it.
When the second time that voice called him, he said, "I'm gonna take my empty jug and I'm going back in the house now.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm serious. There was something going on and it wasn't in my head. The first time I thought, well, I was hearing things.
Mhm.
Second time, third time, I'm not drinking. I'm not under the influence of anything. I am in sound mind and I'm hearing the name. No,
Oh God!
no. We came back in the house and locked the door. And yeah.
No, seriously, that is weird. I've had that thing that happened to me like that before too.
There are many stories of that. Many stories of that. And you just don't.
Don't go towards the voice.
You don't
You
answer. You don't
no.
answer. You never answer.
All of those stories come
Never.
from that mountain range.
How'd you even go to
Exactly.
sleep after that? I mean, come on.
You never answer them.
Because ain't nothing coming into my house. They like open the door and like, no, I'm good. No, that's the last wall I go through. No.
Come on,
There's
open the door.
There's stuff in here that scares the other side. But there's that whole other dimension exists. We're in it. It's around us. It all flows around us. It's very real. People don't believe in ghosts. People don't believe in this, but it's all very real. And
I can vouch for that.
one day it'll be us. Right?
I can vouch for that 100%.
Yeah. And it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all around us. It's like the force. It's all around us. It is like literally the fifth dimension that we can experience, but most of us, we don't have much of a degree of control over it, but we interact with it all the time.
Oh yeah.
You're sitting there at the house and thinking about nothing, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I need to go answer the phone, and you're reaching for the phone, and somebody's calling you that you were expecting them to call or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that we can tap into, but most of the time by accident. I could talk a long time about that kind of stuff, but I ain't doing it tonight. But whatever it was trying to tap into me last night. We ain't about that.
No.
We ain't about that life.
See, Shawnee, you brought up. He was trying to forget it, and I brought it up, didn't I?
You sure did.
Has Shawnee had any experiences like that?
Yeah, I have. I lived in an old house, and my other friend lived in an old house, and so there's a lot attached to that.
Especially for kids.
It
I don't know. I had my niece, full on, was the anchoring point of a poltergeist in their apartment complex. But she had her imaginary friend and everything like that. And they moved in, and she developed an imaginary friend, always playing with them, always talking to them, and that went on, and then stuff started getting more weird and more weird. Stuff started moving in the house, and all kind of stuff happening. And then they started talking to the neighbors, and come to find out there was a little boy that was killed, a little young boy that was killed, and he'd been there, and he was a very common fixture, right? Especially with anybody that lived in that building. Well, they moved, and then it was like a couple of years after that, they bulldozed that building. They said that they could not get anyone to stay in that building for very long, and they all knew why. So they bulldozed the building and turned it into a bigger part of the playground. And the kid's still there.
Oh, it's a playground now. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a playground. The kid's still out there making new friends, but you know, they couldn't make any money with that building. Everybody moved out because of that kid, especially after she left when they moved. So it's very real.
Randall, the kids already broke the flower.
Oh, how'd they do that?
Well, the one kid was doing one of those I'm just gonna smack it around to fix it moves. And I had to explain that there's tiny little gears and mechanical things inside of it that probably just effed up. Because we tried the whole switch the batteries out and see if it works. No, it's not working.
Oh, Lord.
It lasted 3 days.
Talk about that little flower pot.
One that sings and copies you.
Yeah.
They had that thing going constantly. They loved it so much. It's really sad that they broke it.
Well, they're going to be smart kids one day and do lots of things, because them kids that take stuff apart and break things, they go on to be some amazing kids because they're full of curiosity and learn things. You're going to be all right.
We should take it apart tomorrow.
Do that. Do autopsy the toy.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out how to get in it.
Yeah.
Today he wanted to know, how is paper made so flat? We did that whole conversation. What? You've got the flower on. Oh, there's somebody here. Crafting on the back 40.
Hey, what's going on?
I've seen it, Sam. Yes, I have.
My other kiddo went to the state park and got a bat, like not a real one, a stuffy bat. So now that was his favorite thing. So then it ended up on the neighbor's roof accidentally today. And we had to have a conversation about bats not going on the neighbor's roof again.
It was chasing a mosquito, Mom.
It was the older brother playing with the younger brother's toy. It always is.
Yeah. Little sibling rivalry.
I just did crafts with the youngest. That was fun. I got paint in my hair still from it. Because my hair's so long, it dipped in the paint.
Well, maybe that's where kids ought to start marking their territory on them toys. And then the other
We
one,
just downsized a bunch of toys because I'm not having it.
Yeah. Well,
back to basics.
There you go.
That's what we did. It was all the stuff that I would keep for grandkids is what stayed. Because, you know, it'll last the test of time, type of thing. Oh, and then they had a lot of fun with buckets, boards of wood, and bricks today in the backyard. Those were their toys they played with. Yeah. Huge obstacle course.
Here's a bit of advice that I have learned the very hard way. Whatever you buy, toys or whatever like that, buy one for the kids to play with, buy one to put up on a shelf. Because one day, that Atari and all them games, you know, and every little toy that you bought is going to be worth some big money. It's going to be something you can retire on if you just have one of them, right?
For real.
And it's like, well, I'm just going to take out this Cabbage Patch doll and retire now. Thank you.
Oh, I wish I had mine. Yeah, I think it got burned in the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing, you know. The Voltron was the really bad lead paint, you know. Yeah. I wish I had them back, right?
We have all the Power Rangers still.
Yeah, they're gonna be worth something, you know, if they're not already. That kind of stuff.
I had a clock.
A clock?
Sorry, I had a clock that had those, you know, that radioactive green glow in the dark paint.
There you go.
I lost in a fire. So that fire was slightly radioactive.
Yeah, little radium action. It's always cool to have.
Imagine all those women that painted those back then.
Man, that's so freaky and sad. So sad.
You know, back then they didn't have enough sense to realize that was dangerous. And
Yeah. They're just sitting there gnawing on the paintbrushes and painting each other up and all
What
that kind of stuff. Like, oh my
how
God.
do you? Oh, okay. Never mind. I found a redirect. Okay.
Oh, in the studio?
Yeah,
You can redirect to another live.
yeah. That's what I'm going to
Yeah.
do.
Okay, as long as their channel has it approved, there's a button they have to click, usually, if it's not set up.
Oh, she might not. I don't know.
You fix and shut it down?
Yeah, a minute or two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got 4 people here, and
Yeah.
I'm one of them. I've got it open.
I'm one of them, if it's still counting me. Let's see.
You have YouTube open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have YouTube
Oh,
open.
I've got another device I'm on.
Yep.
I said at the beginning of the live, my
Am I still here?
stomach. Evidently, I can't do like off-brand mac and cheese because it
Oh
just.
no, what happened?
I don't know, but it's got my stomach doing flip-flops.
Okay.
Thanks.
So it
That-
wasn't that food you made the other day. That sounded nice. It was a whole bunch of like, I have to steam some veggies and some rice and some, I don't know, I think you're making a stir fry.
Yeah, stir fry didn't bother me at all. It never does.
But then you had
no.
a mac and cheese, huh?
I had mac and cheese and I had smoked sausage, and I really don't think the smoked sausage did it because I've had that mac and cheese before by itself, and it didn't agree with me then either.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that, Dollar General brand, I better stay away from.
Right.
Because I could have other pastas like that suddenly salad.
I've seen those.
Those don't bother me. Kraft.
Rice-A-Roni and stuff like that. Rice-A-Roni and stovetop, all that. Can you eat that?
I don't know. I haven't had any of those rice-a-ronis in a long time because they make a pasta version too.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, but I just noticed that seems like mac and cheese is something. Unless I make it from scratch, then these boxes of the mac and cheese, even the Kraft doesn't agree with me.
Well,
It's making, I don't know, just like something's alive in my stomach right now.
that's not good.
That's that number as an adult where you need to be close to a bathroom.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't come to that. Hey, you're gonna lay on the keyboard, sweet kitty, please.
That's around to go number 3. Ugh.
Yeah, we were in Deadwood, South Dakota, and Mark had a really crazy number happen, and it was not good.
It was something that a jug wouldn't fix. Sounds like
It was
you
like
over.
just. We always pack extra underwear now. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh no.
It happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll never forget 9 or 10 years old when I got the flu, and I got it so bad it was coming up both ends at the same time.
Yeah.
And so I had a choice. There was the sink next to me, and I'm on my right, and there's the tub to the left of me.
Mm,
So I chose the tub because it was lower,
hmm
and then I had to clean it. Well, I cleaned it up because I knew if I had left it, Mom was I was gonna feel worse than I did already. So I cleaned it up, even though I felt like absolute crap. And then, by the time I got back to my bedroom, which was only like 12 feet away, seemed like I had to turn around and go back in there again.
Right.
I
When
had
you
it.
move, yeah.
I had it so like that was the worst flu I ever had in my life.
Hmm.
And now when I get the flu, it's like a 24-hour thing and it's done.
Right.
But it doesn't have all those weird effects I had when I was a kid.
Your body stored up the way to fight it. I had to teach my kids this year to take a bucket with you to the bathroom when you're sick, even if you don't think it. Just take it with you.
Antibodies.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, professional.
Oh, I thought you would have known that, Shawnee.
It left my brain.
Mark
I
it
was gonna
down.
say white blood cells. I don't know.
Mark it down, Barry, because
That Randall
this
knew
is
a
the
word.
first. This is the first for Shawnee. She didn't know what that word was.
I couldn't get it out of my head.
Antibodies.
We also talked about what's your funny bone, and we looked at different X-rays of skulls and had to guess what it was from. We played that game today with the kids because I'm a fun mom.
I bet you are. Yes.
All right.
Okay,
We're
bye.
only entertaining 4 people at this time, and it seems it might be us.
Yeah, I think it's us.
Hey, if it's just us, that's a pretty good crowd right there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good crowd. I like it.
It makes a party.
Bye, everybody in the audience.